Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, no it don't get broken. Legalize, mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called The Man Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed, made calm. You on the road and chill, do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know who it is. It's your boy Jay Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.God. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
Salute to the orange and blue skies, man. You already know what the vibes is tonight, man. Is Knicks basketball tonight. The Knicks versus the Portland Trail Blazers from the Motor Center in Portland, Oregon. Knicks and the Blazers. Knicks coming off of an embarrassing loss to me to the Phoenix Suns on the road. A game that I thought the Knicks should have won, but they didn't win. And they didn't play like they wanted to win that game. And the Suns played like they wanted it more, and that's why they got the win. But the Knicks are facing the Blazers tonight. Knicks coming in 24-14 on the season. Since that Cup game championship, the Knicks have been not playing their best basketball. Like I said, playing less than 500 basketball, and that's why the record is the way they are at 24-14. Still a good season, but it could be much better against the Portland Trail Blazers, who are coming in 19-20 on the season. But the Blazers are one of the hottest teams in the NBA. Blazers are on a 5-game win streak coming into tonight. And also the Blazers have been playing they've been decimated with a lot of injuries and stuff like that. So that shows the resiliency of this team playing, with all these injuries and winning 5 games in a row, as well as beating the Houston Rockets 2 out of those 5 wins. So they have some good, impressive victories this season. So this is a young team that's, like I said, they're feisty. They're very talented and stuff like that, and they play with a lot of heart and hustle, and that's what's gotten them over. So Knicks going to have their hands full tonight, man. So the Knicks got to come out ready to play this game and ready to get this dub tonight, because we got to get back on the winning track on this 4-game road trip. We lost the first game against the Suns. We play the Blazers tonight, and then Wednesday night is going to be a back-to-back Wednesday and Thursday night against the Sacramento Kings and Golden State Warriors. So, hey, the Knicks got to put on their track shoes, got to put on their lunch pail and hard hat. We got to get this win tonight, man. Knicks got to stop playing. Knicks got to play up to their level. They got to stop underperforming. These are our main players who need to step the hell up and play. We need you to perform like you're getting paid. That's the bottom line. You're getting paid to perform. You need to perform. Like I said, there should be no excuses. We got to play with some energy, and we got to play with some sense of urgency. These guys got to play tonight. Like I said, this is a very winnable game. Just like the game in Phoenix was a winnable game, they got to come out ready to play tonight to win this game, because, like I said, the Blazers are 19-20 in the season, but they have won 5 in a row and against some really, really good competition. So Knicks can't take them lightly. So I want to see how the Knicks going to come out tonight after that embarrassing loss against the Phoenix Suns, man. Knicks got to be sharp and on point tonight, man, to play. But I want to thank everybody for tapping in this live stream, Knicks versus Blazers, courtesy of the Man Cave podcast, as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network. If this is your first time to this channel, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man, and share it on all social media platforms. It costs you nothing. It is totally free. And if you're following me on Twitter, just hit the follow button. So we'll be getting started in a few minutes here tonight. So we'll see how Karl Anthony Towns, Bridges, and Anunoby, and also Brunson play tonight, man. I want to see the Knicks play with some energy. I want to see them get out in transition, and I want to see them run this offense, Mike Brown's offense, and stop running this Tom Thibodeau type offense of just walking the ball up court. Everybody standing around the three-point line and just waiting to be shooting three-point shots. I need to see ball movements. I need to see the backdoor cuts. I want to see movement. I want to see guys getting easy shots. Don't have to work for your shots, man. Every shot the Knicks take now is like it's just like they just sitting out about a 3-point line and shooting 3-point shots, and that's about it. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get back to basics and stuff like that. We got to put some pressure on this young Blazers team because, like I said, these guys coming in on a 5-game win streak, whereas we coming in off of a loss against the Phoenix Suns. So it's not going to be easy, but hey, let's see what they do tonight, man. So hopefully they can get this dub, you know, because if the Knicks, if they keep playing this way, I'm going to have to probably put my lucky jacket on and start putting that lucky Knicks jacket back on. And hopefully that'll, incite these guys to get some dubs, man, because it feels like it's a sense of urgency coming on. You know, we 24-14, but look like panic is going to start to set in right now with the way these guys are playing. Not giving it all. Like I said, got to keep that energy level up, but we got to be ready to play, man. So we'll be ready in a few minutes to tip off, see what the Blazers starting lineups will be, because like I said, they got a host of injuries. And for the Knicks tonight, look like Josh Hart will be back in the lineup tonight, which is a good thing. And Yabusele will be out with a quad injury or something like that. So, but we get Josh Hart back. So hopefully, like I said, one of our high motor guys and hustle guys. So maybe that should be a good thing for us tonight, man. So let's see if Josh Hart can bring us some good luck tonight. And also Josh Hart is playing back in Portland, where he played at before we made the trade for him to, come to the Knicks. So hopefully, like I said, the Knicks see this game as a sense of urgency and get this dub tonight. And also, guys got to perform. Bench got to come in, got to do their part, got to perform, got to score. We want to see some ball movements, like I said, and we want to see some good shooting tonight, man. Because, like I said, the Knicks have been atrocious at shooting the basketball with a lot of good shots, but just not making shots. But got to get the basket, man. Got to make some buckets tonight, man. So let's see tonight. Also, today is football Sunday, man. Earlier in the day, Buffalo Bills ended the Jacksonville Jaguar season 27-24. And right now, Eagles and 49ers are playing right now. I know the Eagles is up 13-10, right before the half. Let me see, what is that score? Yep, it's 13-10 at the halftime. Eagles up on the 49ers. And in that game with the 49ers, look like Kittles have left the game with a ACL tear, man. So that's a tough blow for the 49ers. They already came in decimated in that game. Now they got to deal with that, with Kittle's going out with ACL late in the season. So more than likely he will miss next season for the 49ers. Tough break for the Niners. They already came in decimated in this game. So, but the game is still right there. It's only 13-10 at halftime, so they can still get a surprise and win tonight against the Eagles in Philadelphia. And then the 8 o'clock game will be Chargers at the Patriots, man. So that should be another good game. So 3 good games on today in NFL. And then tomorrow night game would be the Texans and the Steelers, the Monday night game. But I'm about to get set the tip off. Let's see what these Knicks going to do. Let's see what the Blazers starting lineup is going to be. You know what I'm saying? Karl Anthony Towns going to have a tough matchup tonight with that 7'3" guy, Donovan Klingon, former UConn Husky. So he'll be in the starting lineup. Klingon will be in the starting lineup. See if these Knicks play with. I want to see how the Knicks come out, man. Got to play with some energy. Do not fall behind this team, man. Don't start this falling behind and playing lackadaisical and nonchalant, man. Shout out to the chat. Salute Tyrone Hall. See you up in here. Dewani, all the soldiers in here, orange and blue skies. Let's get back on track. You already know what it is. Yeah, hopefully Tommy John Hart helps out today. Yeah, I guess I got to play some of his commercials, man. Maybe that'll give him a jolt because, hey, right now the Knicks need a jolt right now. Knicks got to get back on this winning track, man. Got to play with some energy. I'm not liking the Knicks' energy level for the last 8 or 9 games, man. I don't know what it is, but, hey, can't play that slow down pace, that Tom Thibodeau type pace. We got to get back into Mike Brown. Got to run this thing. Brunson, you guys got to run. Towns, you got to run. Can't run this. If you can't run, man, we're going to have a lot of troubles this season, man. We got to get guys in here with high motor, man. A lot of these guys have low motors and stuff, and that's part of the problem. We got to play with guys with some high energy and high motor, man. Because in today's NBA with these young teams, a lot of them play with a lot of energy and play with hustle, and that's why it's difficult to beat these guys. They're going to keep playing. They're going to keep coming. Whereas the Knicks, they want to play with energy level for a little bit, then stop and chill for a little bit and put it back on whenever, but they don't want to play a whole 48 minutes of that. All right, the starting lineup for the Blazers is going to be Donovan Klingon, City, Cisco, Tamani Kamara, Shaydown Sharp, and Denny Avija. Denny, that was a former Wizards player against the Knicks. Josh Hart is back in the starting lineups with Karl Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, and Jalen Brunson. And so far, the player for the Blazers, Knicks got to watch out for Denny Avdija. That's the guy that's been scoring a lot for those guys. So Knicks got to be on their P's and Q's, man, and Tamani Kamara as well. So basically, I mean, we just playing against the guys, like I said, just a bunch of guys, man. But those bunch of guys have been winning games, man. They beat the Rockets. They beat some of the top teams already, man. They beat the Spurs just like we did, So got to be careful with these Blazers, man. Hopefully the Knicks could get back on track tonight. Let's go Knicks. So it's going to be Klingon jumping center against Karl Anthony Towns on a tip-off. So he's still introducing the Blazers right now. And like I said, tonight, man, got to get some timely shooting, some good shooting, man. Guys got to be ready to shoot. No more hesitating. I don't see in the last couple of games, I don't see guys hesitating with wide open shots. Don't need that. Just shoot the ball. Also, if you drive into the basket, right down by the basket, do not pass the ball way back out. Just shoot the ball right there. I'd rather shoot a 4-foot jump shot or a 5-foot jump shot than shoot a 22-foot jump shot, a 23-foot jump shot. Let's get some points. Let's get some points in the paint. Got to get back to getting points in the paint. Can't just rely on 3-point shooting. Also, got to get to the free throw line. Make some free throws. Start putting these teams in a bonus and start putting us in a bonus to get to the free throw line to get some extra points. So hopefully Josh Hart bring back some good luck and, man, bring some energy for the Knicks tonight, man. Look like Steve Novak and Mike Breen is on the call for the road games. Knicks in the white uniforms on the road. So Bridges and Anunoby got to get their stuff together. These guys got to play with some energy, man. They got to, like I said, they got to go crazy in these games from here on out, man. Knicks got to go crazy from here on out. Yeah, got to control you ain't lying about that, man. Got to control that defensive glass, man. Too many second chance opportunities for these other teams, man. Hopefully with Hart back in there, that's another rebounder that we get back in the lineup for the guard at the guard spot, because he's like one of the better rebounding guards in the league. Because without him, man, like I said, Brunson, Kolick, McBride, and you guys don't be getting too many rebounds like that. So hopefully, like I said, we can get back to that, man. All right, Towns and Klingon about to jump center, and the tap is up, and the Blazers got it. Denny Avdija with the ball. Avdija crossing the timeline, guarded by OG. Avdija around the screen, throws in the corner to Kamara. His 3-point shot is up, no good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby ahead to Josh Hart. Hart over to Mikal Bridges. His 3-point shot from the elbow is no good. Rebounded by the Blazers. Over to Avdija. Avdija at the elbow. Avdija, wide open 3-point shot is up and good, and the Blazers strike first blood. Knicks inbounds. Brunson over to Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Bridges across the timeline. Bridges guarded by Sharp. Bridges looking. Finds Brunson. Brunson at the elbow, guarded by Kamara. Brunson at the top of the key to Bridges. Bridges in the paint. Bridges looking. Trying to find Karl Anthony Towns in the corner to OG for his wide open 3-point shot, and is up and is good, and we're tied at 3. Avdija inbounds to Sharp, back to Avdija. Avdija into the front court, guarded by OG, around the Klingon screen, over to Cisco. Cisco with the ball in the corner, guarded by Brunson, and shot is up, no good, man. He just got past Brunson. Knicks with the ball. Brunson into the front court. Brunson down the lane. Brunson off the glass, no good, but tapped back in by Towns. Okay, 5-3 Knicks. Blazers quickly inbound. Sharp with the ball into the front court, around the Klingon screen. Sharp, shot is up. Nope, it's stolen by the Knicks, and here comes the Knicks. Brunson looked like he got fouled over to Hart. Hart throws it to Bridges, who's trying to save it back, and the Blazers steal it back. I don't know what the Knicks was on. Avdija alley-oops to Sharp for the dunk. Knicks was just too fast, and that they just had to slow it down and just stop. and we're tied at 5. Knicks with the ball. Hart into the front court. Hart, wide open 3-point shot is up and good. 8-5 Knicks. Okay, Hart. All right. Blazers with the ball into the front court. Avia looking. Fine, and stolen by Bridges. Bridges, and the ball is stolen back. Looked like he got fouled. No call. Sharp with the steal. Oh, in the corner to Kamara. His 3-point shot is up and good, and we're tied at 8. Knicks inbounds. Bridges to Brunson. Over to Hart into the front court. Hart. Still wide open. Over to Townsend. There's a call on the floor. Looked like it's a foul on the play. I mean, but Bridges got fouled. All right, so Knicks will inbound. Knicks at the inbound. All right, Brunson with the ball. Brunson looking. Finds Hart. Hart with the ball at the top of the key. Hart, wide open 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Kamara. And here comes the Blazers. Over to Sharp. Sharp over to Avia. Guarded by Brunson at the top of the key. Over to Sharp, and the ball is out of bounds. Turnover, so it'll be Knicks ball. All right, Knicks inbounds. Brunson over to Hart. Hart into the front court. Hart is guarded by Klinger. Nobody's on Hart. Hart wide open. It looked like they just gonna play off of Hart. They just gonna play back. Hart, another wide open 3-point shot, and he makes it 11-8. So they're gonna be giving Hart the wide open 3. So Hart's gonna have to take that shot tonight if that's what they're gonna do. All right, Blazers with the ball. Sharp into the front court. Sharp in the corner to Cisco. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Hart. Hart with the ball into the front court. Hart down the lane. Hart lays it off the glass and in. And Knicks go up 13-8. All right, Blazers quickly with the ball. Kamara into the front court. Guarded by Brunson in the corner. Kamara over to Sharp. Guarded by Bridges. Sharp now guarded by Brunson on a switch at the elbow. Sharp step back 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Hart, and here comes the Knicks. And the ball is stolen by the Blazers. Avia throws an alley-oop to Klingon for the dunk. 13-10. Knicks quickly inbounds. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson looking. Finds OG. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Klingon. Over to Avia. Here comes the Blazers. Avia in the corner to Cisco. Out to Kamara. And he is fouled by Brunson. So Kamara be at the free throw line for 2. So far, track meet up and down, man. Hey, I told you, Knicks got to put on their track shoes tonight. All right, so Kamara be at the free throw line for 2. And his first free throw is up and is good. And Knicks will make a substitution for Hart will come out the game, and Deuce McBride will check in for the Knicks. More than likely, Hart probably going to be in minutes restrictions tonight. But so far, Josh Hart with 8 points, 8 of the Knicks' 13 points. All right, Kamara's second free throw is good. 13-12 Knicks. All right, Knicks inbound. OG inbounds to Brunson. Brunson into the front court. Brunson looking for Towns. Out to Bridges. Bridges down the baseline. Bridges and lays it up and in. Wow, he went all the way to the basket. 15-12. All right, Blazers quickly inbounds to Kamara. Kamara with the ball. Over to Klingon. Over to Sharp. Now Avia. Avia with the ball. In the corner to Sharp. Sharp guarded by Brunson. Pushes off. And ball is stolen by the Knicks. Towns over to Bridges. Bridges ahead to Brunson. Brunson 3-point shot from the corner is good. And the Knicks go up 18-12. Timeout on the floor, Portland. With 7:04 left to go in the first quarter. Knicks with a 6-point lead, 18-12. And said Knicks coming out playing good. This is how they should have been playing a lot of these games. Come out like this with some energy. So far, a good start for the Knicks. Like I said, this is a must win on this game, man. On this road trip, this is the second of the 4 games. They lost the first one against Phoenix, then they got the back to back against Sacramento and Golden State on Wednesday and Thursday. Let me see what's going on in the football game. All right, start an early third quarter. Eagles still up 13-10. So that one look like it's a tight game for right now. We'll see how the 49ers do. Like I said, for 49ers fans tuning in, George Kittle is done for the year with an ACL. Look like an ACL. All right, so like I said, hey, I want to see how this is how I wanted the Knicks to come out, man. So good start for the Knicks, man. Hopefully we can keep this up, man, throughout the game. Like I said, this is a marathon, man. And after the Eagles 49ers game, then the other game would be the Chargers and the Patriots would be the night game in Foxborough. Uh-oh. What you say? AJ Brown beefing with his coach. Oh boy. He ain't getting the ball, or is he getting the ball, or something's going on, or hurts, probably throwing the ball inaccurate all over the place. AJ wants the ball. You know how he is, them prima donnas, man. Yeah, I'll tell you, the 49ers got a shot though. All right. Blazers inbounds to Kamara. Kamara into the front court. Guarded by Bridges. Kamara looking, trying to find Avi. Kamara throws to Denny Avia. Shot in the lane is up. No good. Rebounded by the Knicks. Bridges. And here comes the Knicks. Ahead to OG Anunoby. OG back to Brunson. Over to Towns. Towns in the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by the Blazers. Ryan over to Caleb Love for the 3-point shot and is good. 18-15. Knicks inbounds. OG over to Brunson. Brunson into the front court, guarded by Kamara. Over to Towns at the top of the key. Towns finds Brunson. Brunson from the top of Brunson at the elbow. Brunson step back 3-point shot is up and good. And the Knicks up 21-15. Blazers quickly inbounds. Ahead to Avia. Avia into the front court. Avia down the lane, throws an alley-oop and is dunked in by Robert Williams. 21-17. Knicks quickly inbounds to Brunson. Brunson into the front court. Brunson over to Towns. Towns, wide open 3-point shot from the elbow, and it's good. 24-17 Knicks. So good shooting by the Knicks. Blazers inbounds to Avia. Avia down the lane. Shot is up, no good, but he is fouled, and he'll be going to the free throw line. All right, so Avi will step to the free throw line for 2. Look like the foul will probably be on OG. All right, Obvious first free throw is up, and it's good. 24-18. And Obvious second free throw is up, and that's good. 24-19 Knicks. Looks like Mitchell Robinson will check into the game for the Knicks for Towns, and Bridges will also take a seat. So like Robinson and Clarkson, Robinson and McBride is no Diawara. All right, Knicks inbounds. OG inbounds to McBride. McBride into the front court, guarded by Love. McBride around the Brunson screen. McBride out to OG. Fakes a three-point shot to McBride. His three-point shot from the top of the key is no good. Rebounded by Robert Williams over to Kamara. Kamara into the front court. Kamara guarded by Robinson at the elbow. Kamara in the lane. Out to Caleb Love. Love down the lane. Throws it back to Robert Williams for the layup, and it's good. 24-21. Knicks quickly inbounds. Brunson inbounds to Diawara. Diawara with the ball. Bring the ball up into the front court. Diawara over to OG. OG around the Brunson screen. OG down the lane and dunks it. 26-21. Good take by OG. All right, Blazers with the ball. Avia with the ball. Three-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Diawara. Here comes the Knicks. Diawara into the front court. Diawara guarded by Rupert. Over to McBride. McBride in the lane. Back out to Diawara. Diawara at the elbow. Over to OG at the top of the key. Around the Robinson screen. OG down the lane. OG alley-oops to Robinson for the dunk. 28-21 Knicks. Good look. All right, Blazers inbound. Kamara with the ball into the front court. Around a Williams screen. Out to Williams. Williams at the top of the key looking. Finds Love. Love. Pull up three-point shot from the top of the key is good. 28-24. So the Blazers hanging in right in there. All right, Knicks inbounds. Brunson over to McBride. McBride with the ball into the front court. Back to Brunson. Brunson back to McBride. In the corner to Diawara. Out to McBride. His three-point shot from the elbow is no good. Rebounded by Williams. Here comes the Blazers. Over to Kamara. Kamara into the front court. Guarded by McBride. Kamara around a Williams screen. Over to Williams. Williams to Avia. Avia with the ball. Avia in the paint. Shot is up. Good. 28-26. Knicks quickly inbounds to Brunson. 2-point Knicks lead. Over to McBride. Into the front court. McBride back to Brunson. In the corner, Diawara. Back to Brunson. Brunson at the elbow. Brunson around the Robinson screen. Over to McBride. McBride over to OG and Anunoby. OG. And an offensive foul on OG. Wow. And OG, I think that's 2 fouls on OG. Man, that looked like a flop. But that'd be 2 on OG. It looks like a flop, man. So timeout on the floor. Score Knicks 28, Blazers 26. Like I said, so far, a good quarter for the Knicks. They just got to play some good defense, too. They got to play some defense, too, though. That's the thing, though. You know, they had a nice little 7-point lead, things like that. But hey, you got to put some distance with this team because this team right now, like I said, Portland's a team that they play from behind, too. So they come back all the time, you know. So this game, like I said, is going to be the whole game long because the Blazers will be right there. I know some people probably going back and forth to the 49ers Eagles game in the playoffs, man. But if this is your first time to the Man Cave podcast as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network, man, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man, and share it on all social media platforms. And like I said, it costs you nothing. It is totally free. And if you follow me on Twitter, just hit that like button. Just hit the follow button. Like I said, man, that looked like a flop on Caleb Love, but it is what it is. All right, back to action. It'll be Blazers ball. All right, Blazers inbound. Caleb Love with the ball. Let me see who checked into the game for the Blazers. Ryan Roberts. All right, and the ball is stolen by McBride by the Knicks. McBride into the front court, out to Josh Hart, who's checked back in. Hart to Mikal Bridges, shot from the corner, no good. Rebounded by the Blazers. Kamara, here comes the Blazers, down 2. Blazers, Kamara into the lane around the Klingon screen. Kamara over to Cisco, down to Klingon for the dunk, and we're tied at 28. So the Blazers have scored the last 7 points. 2 minutes left to go in the quarter, tied at 28. Knicks with the ball. Brunson into the front court, over to Josh Hart in the corner to McBride. Back to Brunson. Somebody got to flash in that paint. Stoppers can't be flashing around the three-point line. Over to Josh Hart in the corner. His three-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by the Blazers. Cisco with the ball over to Sharp. Sharp at the top of the key. Sharp guarded by Bridges. Sharp pushes off. Fall away. Jump shot is up and good. And the Blazers go up by 2, 30-28. 9-0 run by the Blazers. Knicks haven't scored in the last 3 minutes. Brunson with the ball. Over to Hart. Back to Brunson. Brunson. Around the Robinson screen. Brunson pull-up three-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Bridges over to Brunson. Brunson in the lane. Brunson out to Bridges. Bridges in the lane. His floater shot is up and good. And we're tied at 30. All right, Blazers inbounds. Kamara over to Sharp. Sharp with the ball into the front court. Sharp in the lane. And the ball is stolen by Mitchell Robinson over to Josh Hart. Hart into the front court. Hart looking. Hart finds McBride. Pull-up three-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Bridges, who lays it up and in. And the Knicks go up 2, 32-30. All right, Blazers quickly with the ball. Inbounds. Blazers over to Sharp. Sharp with the ball. Sharp pull-up jump shot from 18 is good. And we're tied at 32. All right, Knicks quickly inbound. Josh Hart into the front court. Hart off the glass and blocked by Klingon. Rebounded by Love. Love alley-oops to Sharp for the dunk, and the Blazers go up 2, 34-32. Knicks quickly inbounds to Brunson with 27 seconds left to go in the quarter. Brunson into the front court. Around Robinson screen. Brunson. And he's fouled. But man, see how the Blazers you see how Blazers with that they turned that fast break on. They kept it running. They kept that ball moving. He said Purdy. Oh man, Josh Brock Purdy don't throw an interception, man. Oh man, that's exactly what they didn't need was an interception. 49ers got to play turnover-free football game in that game, man, with all the injuries they got. They can't be giving any to the Eagles, man, giving any turnovers and gifts. All right, 16 seconds left to go. Knicks quickly inbounds to Bridges, who lays it up and in. Man, I thought he was going to dunk it, but we're tied at 34. All right, Blazers with the ball. Love into the front court. Over to Sharp. Sharp at the free throw line. I mean, at the logo. Sharp down the lane. Throws it back out to Love. Love guarded by Bridges. Step back 3-point shot is up. No good. And that is the end of the first quarter with the score. Knicks 34, Blazers 34, tied up after one quarter. So explosive first quarter for both teams. Second quarter, Knicks got to play some better defense, man. Knicks had a 7-point lead. Like I said, they lost the lead. So, like I said, this is a Blazers team that's not going to fold, man, because, like I said, they don't beat a lot of good teams this year in the NBA. All right. Like I said, well, this is a good quarter for the Knicks that I like as far as on the offensive side, but it's not so much on the defensive side. So, Knicks, hey, you got some offense, but you got to play some defense too. All right, so we'll see how Knicks come out in the second quarter, man. Like I said, the shooting is good. Like I said, just got to play some defense, man. So we'll see how the quarter will be. But like I said, these are young Blazers. They're not going anywhere, man. The young Blazers are not going anywhere. Let me look at some other scores around the NBA. Other scores that went final. Looks like Orlando beat New Orleans earlier, 128 to 118. Memphis beats the Brooklyn Nets 103-98. Right now, 2:02 left to go in the first quarter. Toronto up 19-18 over the 76ers. 7 o'clock game, San Antonio at Minnesota. Miami at OKC. 2 8 o'clock games, Milwaukee at Denver. Washington at Phoenix. 8:30 game, Atlanta at Golden State. And a 9 o'clock game, Houston at Sacramento. All right, so second quarter is about to start. We'll see how the Knicks come out in this quarter against the Blazers. All right, Knicks with the ball. McBride into the front court. McBride around the hard screen over to Towns. Towns with the ball. Towns over to Bridges. Bridges out to Clarkson in the corner to Hart. Hart, free throw line jump shot, and there's an air ball. I don't know why Clarkson just shoot the ball, bro. You got a wide open shot. You got to shoot the ball. The shooters got to shoot the ball, man. All right, Blazers with the ball. Let's go over to Sharp. Sharp with the ball. Almost loses it. Sharp over Soko. Soko with the shot. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Ahead to McBride. Ahead to Bridges. Bridges back to Towns. His 3-point shot from the top of the key is no good. Out of bounds. It'll be Blazers ball. All right. Blazers inbounds. Avia inbounds to Sharp. Back to Avia. Avia around the Williams screen. Shot and the ball is deflected. And Hart had the steal. But ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Blazers ball. All right, Blazers inbounds. And offensive foul on the Blazers, so it'll be Knicks ball. So McBride will inbound the ball. All right, McBride inbounds to Bridges. Bridges back to McBride, guarded by Avia. Back to Bridges. Bridges guarded by Sharp. Bridges looking, finds Hart. Backdoor to Towns, who lays it up and in. 36-34. All right, Blazers inbounds. Avia inbounds to Williams. Back to Avia. Avia with the ball into the front court. Avia down the lane. Fall away shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns with the ball. Throws ahead to Bridges. Bridges into the front court. Over to McBride. Another wide open 3-point shot. No good. And this is a McBride got to make these shots. Sharp with the rebound. Into the front court. Sharp in the corner to Soko. His 3-point shot is good. And Blazers go up 37-36. Knicks with the ball into the front court. McBride over to Towns. Towns with the ball. Guarded by Soko. Somebody got to move. Towns in the lane. And it's a foul. So, no, it looked like it's a defensive 3 seconds. So the Knicks will shoot a technical. So Towns will be at the free throw line for the technical shot. All right, Towns, the free throw is up, and it's no good. It's a little short on that free throw, Towns. All right, Knicks still down 1. And substitution looked like Robinson and Anunoby would check into the game for the Knicks. All right, Knicks at the inbounds. McBride with the ball. McBride looking. Throws to Robinson. Back to McBride. McBride around the Robinson screen. McBride in the lane. Fall away shot from the free throw line is up and no good. Rebounded by Robinson over to Towns. Shot is up, no good, but put back in by Mitchell Robinson. Knicks go back up 38-37. All right, Blazers inbound to Sharp. Sharp over to Soko. Soko into the front court. Guarded by Towns. Over to Klingon. Klingon with the ball. At the top of the key, looking. Finds Avia. Avia at the top of the key. Klingon down the lane. Shot off the glass is good. And a foul. And that'll be on OG. That'll be his 3rd foul. So Blazers go up 39-38. Awaiting an extra point free throw for the 3-point play. So OG is gonna have to come out, and Klingon will be Avi at the free throw line. His free throw's up, and it's good. And the Blazers up 40-38. Knicks quickly inbounds to McBride. McBride into the front court, guarded by Rupert. McBride in the corner. Clarkson back out to McBride to Towns. Towns fake the shot over in the corner to OG for his 3-point shot, and it's good. And the Knicks go back up 41-40. Blazers quickly inbounds. Avia with the ball at the top of the key. Over to Love, back to Avia. Avia. Those to Rupert. Rupert, the baseline on Caleb Love in the paint. Love those down to Klingon for the dunk. 42-41. The Knicks inbounds. It looked like a seesaw battle over to Clarkson. Clarkson with the ball over to Robinson. Back to Clarkson. Robinson around the screen over to McBride. McBride down low to Towns. Back to Robinson for the dunk down the lane. That's how you do it. 43-42. Good look by Towns. All right, Blazers with the ball. Love into the front court. Over to Avia. Avia looking. Finds Soko. Soko over to Avia. 3-point shot from the top of the key. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to McBride. McBride with the ball into the front court. McBride guarded by Love. Over to OG at the top of the key. OG down the lane and back out to Clarkson. His 3-point shot from the corner is no good. Rebounded by Robinson. Down to Karl-Anthony Towns for the dunk. And the Knicks with a 3-point lead now, 45-42. So good look by Robinson. All right. Blazers inbound. Love into the front court. Around the Klingon screen. Love back out to Klingon. His 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns with the ball over to Clarkson. Clarkson into the front court. Clarkson down the lane. Clarkson. And try to throw, and the ball is stolen by Avia. Here comes the Blazers. Avia behind the back door to Caleb Love. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Rupert. No good, but it's a foul on the play. So the Blazers will be at the free throw line. And that score is still 10-13 in that game with the Eagles. And man, the Eagles, like I said, I don't know what's up with the Eagles, but hey, the 49ers, if they could pull out that win, man, that'll be great. 49ers with the D 13-10 E-Girls. All right, Rupert's first free throw is up and it's good. Look like Drew Holiday is coming into the lineup. Holiday been out for a while. Looks like everybody comes back when they play the Knicks, man. Everybody could be out for like 2 months, and the Knicks come in and everybody's playing tonight. They off the injury report. So Drew Holiday making his not debut, but he's been out for a minute. But this is this first game back. All right, Rupert's shot is no good. His free throw is no good. Rebound of the Knicks. McBride with the ball into the front court. Knicks with a 2-point lead, 45-43. 7 minutes left to go in the second quarter. McBride looking. Finds Towns at the top of the key. Towns guarded by Avia. Towns down the lane. And what they call out of bounds, no foul. I think that's what they just call out of bounds. But timeout on the floor. 6:59 left to go in the second quarter. Knicks with a 2-point lead, 45-43. Man, like I said, them guys are like, the Eagles are struggling in the game against the 49ers. The Eagles look like... All right, like I said, almost back to action. Knicks with a 2-point lead. That's a tough game. Eagles and 49ers, man. Next game will be Chargers and the Patriots from Foxborough. Like I said earlier, Bills eliminate the Jaguars 27-24. And it's like I said, this game, Eagles and 49ers, still a tight game, man. Like I said, when them games are close like that, hey, the favorites could be eliminated, man. So if the 49ers can do what they got to do and get that dub, that'll be great for them, man. But it's going to be it's a tough game right now. It's like I said, it's still 13-10 right now. So whoever scores the next touchdown, they're going to put the other team going to have to score a touchdown to get back into this game. All right, 45-43. Second quarter. Yeah, what's good, D?
What's going on? How you like this play so far?
That's good, man. Let me see what they call out of bounds on that play. I thought Towns got fouled.
I would think he was fouled, but of course they're not going to call that. Yeah, I mean, no, he knocked the ball out, but
I'm talking about before then. No, before then. I mean, they hitting his arm and all that stuff, man. That's the same foul they called down there for Avia, down there for against
OG or Towns, yeah, because they called the foul on Towns, not OG.
Oh, it was on Towns.
Yeah, so they overturned it. They saying it went out on Towns.
Oh wow! Oh, hey,
but they missed the whole Avia fouled him, and what's the name fouled him at the
That's
end.
what I was about to say. I don't know if that's what they're looking at, because usually they'll see if there's a foul on there before the ball go out of bounds, but they say there's no foul. But like I said, if it's the other way around, they'll call a foul on Towns like they did the other games, like he fouled him before the ball went out. All right, Blazers with the ball, Klingon with the ball over to Avia. Avia back to Klingon, back to Avia. Thought about the 3-point shot, fake it out to Caleb Love for his 3-point shot up and no good. Rebounded by OG. OG with the ball ahead to Deuce McBride. McBride into the front court. McBride at the free throw line. Looking, finds OG Anunoby 3-point shot from the corner. No good. Rebounded by Caleb Love out to Drew Holiday. Like I said, Holiday just got back. His 3-point shot is up and good. Of course, Holiday done been out for some games, and now he come back against the Knicks.
Now
it just never failed.
Yeah.
46-45. The Blazers with a 1-point lead. Knicks quickly inbounds over to McBride, over to Clarkson, and he returns the favor with a 3-point shot, 48-46. All right, Blazers into the front court. Caleb Love out to Klingon with the ball at the top of the key. Over to Drew Holiday. Holiday guarded by Clarkson. Holiday shot and blocked by Mitchell Robinson. Over to OG Anunoby. OG into the front court. OG in the lane. Out to Clarkson. Another wide open 3-point. Come on, bro. This is crazy, man. Clarkson, what was that?
Yo, don't. Yeah, but we should have got that loose ball, though. That's what I'm saying. Come on, Towns has got to grab the ball and dunk that.
Yeah, I know, man. It's like good help by Mitchell Robinson over there, though.
That's what we're missing. We gotta get Townsend to implement that shot blocking just a little bit.
Well, in order to do that, you gotta get off the ground.
All
right, Blazers with the ball. Blazers the ball. Holiday with the ball, guarded by Clarkson. Holiday back out to Kamara. Kamara over to Love. His 3-point shot is good. 48-49. The Blazers take the lead. Knicks inbounds Hart over to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Kamara. Brunson into the front court. Brunson free throw line. Fall away shot is up and good, and the Knicks go back up 50-49. All right, Blazers inbound with the ball. Drew Holiday into the front court, guarded by Clarkson. Over to Love. Love out to Sharp. His 3-point shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Throws ahead to OG for the dunk. And the Knicks up 52-49. Blazers inbound. Over to Drew Holiday. Back out to Klingon. His 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks into the front court. Hart over to Brunson. Yo, did Hart got to jump up to pass that ball in the corner? Wild open Clarkson again. Come on, Clarkson, man. You got to start knocking these. You and McBride got to start knocking these wide open shots down. Blazers with the ball. Kamara, his 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Robinson. Thank you for jumping in and get the rebound. Head to Brunson. Over to Hart. Hart in the lane. Shot is up. No good, but he's fouled by Drew Holiday.
Yeah, but see, you called that, but you got to think Brunson has got to start setting up Mitch Robinson. He was going down the lane, and he just ignored him going down the lane. We got to give Mitchell the ball going down the lane to dunk it.
Well, I keep talking about that's a lost art in today's NBA, man. These guys are not as skilled, man, like that. They don't be looking for that. They looking for their own shots. They're not looking to set the man up to make it easier for them, because that's what I'm saying. He can have like 10 assists every game, man, but he don't think that way. He don't think that way. And that's why it's harder for him. But it's harder for him. He don't seem to understand. That makes it harder for him, but he don't seem to understand that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's gotta be implemented, because we're losing those buckets. We're losing those points. Layups is the key to making this game go in the favor of putting points.
Of course. Hart makes the first free throw, and of course he's missed the second free throw. So Blazers rebound, and Caleb Love with the ball. Caleb Love is a good player out of North Carolina. He's played 5 years in college. Throws an alley-oop to Sharp for the dunk. 53-51. Somebody was caught napping.
Bad defense.
Yep. Hart with the ball into the front court. Hart looking. Wow. Hart says, "Where's the foul?" Over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball around the Hart screen. Brunson pull up 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Sharp, and he is fouled. Yeah, hard they're gonna call that. You fouled them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what do you mean they should call that? I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm confused what you call that, but you don't call the Towns a foul on two people that fouled him.
Right. All right, updating the Eagles 49ers game. Eagles got a field goal. Eagles now up 16-10 over the 49ers.
That says nothing.
All right. Knicks with Blazers with the ball. Caleb Love in the lane. Caleb Love, his shot is up and good. And we're tied at 53. Knicks inbounds. Towns over the Hart into the front court. Back to Towns. Towns at the top of the key, guarded by Klingon. Towns down the lane, shot off the glass, up and good. 55-53. Blazers quickly inbounds. Drew Holiday into the front court. Shot is up and blocked by Towns from behind.
Told you. It don't take that much effort, dude. He's right
Towns,
there.
don't help him up.
He didn't have to do a lot to get that block. Just
Right.
come down and be the defender he is in the middle of the floor.
Next time after the block, don't help him up. Just leave him right where he is at. That's where he belongs. All right. Blazers inbound. 3-point shot from Holiday. No good. Rebounded by John. You got to be kidding me. It's my Hart pushed him.
The loose ball foul on
this guy?
Yeah, it's a loose ball foul on Hart.
Let me see this thing. It's timeout on the floor. What's going on?
It's always when they're battling and he comes from behind him and he bumps him from behind, they're going to call that when he goes forward into the ref.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Hart, if that guy's going to be like that, now you're going to have to box that dude out because usually when you play against other guys, they're not boxing out. But if this guy's going to be boxing out, so now you got to know you got to box him out when he's on the floor.
Well, he should always box out. I think Hart is one of those guys that relies on his pure ability to out jump the other guys. That's why he does not box out.
Or he just goes for the ball. Yeah. Right, because a lot of guys don't box out. So but there's some guys that will box out. So you got to remember those guys that box out because there's a lot of guys that don't. That's why he get rebounds.
Well, you got to think their team is based on guys that's basically 6'5" and up. So he's dealing with athletic dudes on that line.
Yeah, and those guys hustle. And that's the thing. Them guys hustle. They play with energy, like I said, and they're gonna push the pace up on fast breaks or anything and get alley-oop dunks like they've been doing, playing above the rim. Shaden Sharp.
See, I told you that's the difference when you put a team together like that has a bunch of nobodies. They have nothing to lose. They're playing every possession like their last possession.
Yeah, but the thing about it, this team has been decimated with injuries. These guys got a lot of people out, and these guys just won 5 games in a row. They beat the Rockets.
You got but you got a bunch of role players coming in playing carefree ball, getting up and down and playing scrappy ball, and getting up and down the court. That's what I'm telling you. So when they're playing teams like the Rockets, who so what? Durant is on the other end. They're going to try to get up and down the court, get layups, which they do.
Well, that's what I'm saying, and the star players got to do that too. It goes both ways. They don't just go just because you're a bench player. You play, you scrapping stuff. Bench players, star players, they play too. They got to play their role. Everybody got to play their role, bro. I mean, it's a game. You play. This is the game you love. You got to play that. You got to play like that. You get paid to play it like that, and that's what I'm saying. You know what? I'm starting to feel more. I'm more for the incentive based things like with these players and stuff in today's basketball. The NFL, with the way NFL thing is, I want them to go to that type of model because, like I said, a lot of these guys, like I said, there's a different day and time, and they should be paid like that. You know what I'm saying? If you give your effort, you're gonna get paid in incentives, and if you don't, you don't.
Yeah, but those things is long gone. You knew that because some of these guys that wasn't even all-stars was getting all-star money before they wasn't even all-star nominated. They was getting all-star money.
And that's why they need to change it. It's the same thing. Just like back in the day when guys was getting drafted, they had the rookie contract with them big contracts, and they changed it after that because guys was getting paid and they need to change it. And like I said, just look at it, and it is a perfect segue into look at Brian Burns. You know, Brian Burns got a $1.8 million bonus incentive for performance for being on the name to the All Pro Bowl team because he was the one player that played all season long like a man possessed, and I'm happy for him. He got a $1.8 million performance bonus. Some other guys didn't get it. A lot of guys missed out. Dexter Lawrence missed out. They was naming a bunch of guys on the Giants that missed out on incentives based depending on what they didn't do, like sacks and defense, and it was just a bunch of things. And I was like, yo, I'm good. I'm glad. It's like, yo, that's on the players to make the players really want to go out there and play for their thing, and that's what they should do in the NBA too. These guys' contracts should not be guaranteed, though. You know what I'm saying? I think they should go to the same model But like I said,
Yeah,
these guys in today's sports, they just going for what you call it, their social media brand and all that stuff. They're not really working on their games in the off season. Guys, you know, so you can look at guys, they're not even working on their bodies. They come back with the same body looking, they're not working back. And those guys is working on their bodies, is working on their games. These
yeah,
guys
but
are not really into that.
I'm gonna brush you up on like the analogy is when you have a privileged kid and you take care of your kid, they don't understand your hard work you put in to get that money. It's the same thing with some of these players. They get the bread, they think they're entitled. So you're right, the work has already been paid they feel by getting the money, and that's all they need to do. There's no
Mhm.
extra work that goes, no diving, no slide, like taking
Brunson
charges.
into the lane, shot is up good and a foul. 57-54 waiting the 3-point play. Yeah. I mean, but like I said, and to see back then those players was playing like that for that contract. And them contracts was
Correct.
peanuts. Now these
Correct.
guys' contract are so big and it's just like, and it's like it's not even the same. I mean, basketball's always been like a guaranteed contract, which you know in the past I felt good about. But now, like I said, the way these guys are coming in sports, I don't feel I think they should change it. I think they should change it to performance based or whatever, non guaranteed and just incentive based. No, I mean you're gonna have your base salary, but to add more to it to bring it up to what you call it, then they should.
Correct.
Because like I said, these guys are really not putting the effort into their games. Ain't no way. Like even like you look at some guys, they be like, what you call it? These guys be in the league for like 7 years, and like I said, and they still don't have a handle. The shooting, you know, free throw line, the little fundamentals. It's just funny because even what's name was talking about like Blake Griffin, a lot of guys been talking about the fundamentals is just lost in, you know, like youth sports compared to like you know, overseas and stuff like that where they teach you fundamentals, spacing,
Correct.
things like that.
Correct.
Towns, yo, flexing his muscle with the putback, 60-54. We need more of that.
Yeah, but see, that's the stuff that
Blazers
is
with the
being
ball,
missed.
Sharp. Oh, come on, man. Yo, foul on yo, but Sharp led with it. He led with his knees.
No, he led with his offhand as well.
Yeah, offhand and his knees. It's like, yo, he said 49ers got a touchdown now. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So 49ers up now 17-16 over the Eagles.
I told you, but that field goal, I don't know what's wrong with the Eagles. They know they got to put up touchdowns. You're going to start making this game a possession.
Bro, they've been like that they've been like that all season long. This is not the typical what you call. It's just something wrong with the Eagles offense. I can't even explain it. I know that, like I said, they got the players, don't know what it is, man. This season has just been an off, like you know, for the offense. All right, and he makes the 3-point play, and the two free throws, 60-56. All right, Knicks with the ball. Bridges over to Brunson at the top of the key. Brunson guarded by Sharp. Brunson at the elbow now, looking, finds Josh Hart in the paint where he's supposed to be, but he throws it back out to Brunson. Brunson Euro steps over to Towns for the dunk. But see what Josh Hart had the ball, that was like a turn and shoot, like a 5-foot shot, and that's it. And he throws the ball back out.
Turn and shoot or throw the oop to Towns.
Right. And Avia, come on. Yo, you got to stop this dude. He's not that, 62-58. All right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson into the front court. Brunson looking, finds Towns. Those are behind his head. Back to Towns, Robert Williams. Oh, man, Towns got fouled. Deuce McBride, his 3-point shot is no good. He's been off in this game.
He's right there. He's just got to see it over the rim. That's it. It's right there.
With the ball. Avia over to Sharp. Sharp at the top of the key, guarded by Towns. Sharp in the lane. Shot is up and good. 62-60. Split the double team. Knicks quickly inbounds. Hart with the ball into the front court. Over to McBride in the corner to Bridges. Bridges down the lane. Throws it back out to Hart. Wide open 3-point shot, and it's good.
That's what you want out of
McBride, you could take some shooting lesson from Hart in this game. 65-60.
He's right there. He's just off. He's just off a little bit.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. They've been wide open looks. Good looks. All right. Blazers to the ball. Sharp. His 3-point shot is up. No good. And it should be Knicks ball. And Josh Hart is on the ground.
That should be an offensive foul, too. That should be a loose ball foul.
And Mitchell Robinson will check into the game for the Knicks. With 32 seconds left to go in the quarter. And Towns walking the puppies off.
Well, listen, get that rest, buddy. Don't even look. They should sit him out for the 32 seconds. Don't bring him in.
All right, Knicks inbounds. Bridges inbounds to Hart. Hart with the ball into the front court, guarded by Soko. No, guarded by Holiday. Hart looking, finds Brunson. Hart looked like he got fouled on that. Brunson around the Robinson screen. Brunson, 3-point shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Avia. Here comes the Blazers. Down 5 with 9 seconds left to go in the quarter. Avia, guarded by McBride, and he's fouled. Come on, what the Knicks are saying. Is he doing his James Harden type thing? Let me see this play.
No, that Hart hit the ball, knocked it out of his hand. He hit all ball.
Right. That's what the Knicks got to look at. Let me see. Yeah, that's what they're saying. They're saying it should be Knicks ball.
No, they called a foul, S.
The Knicks are challenging it. Knicks challenging. Yeah, I see the green. Knicks challenging to see is it a foul or is the ball just went out of bounds or he just had all ball. Let me see.
Now watch. They're going to come back where they're going to call a foul on McBride on the play, but the ball is already out of his hand.
Let me see McBride. Yeah, they're gonna come back. Yeah, they always switch it. If it was the Knicks, they would just like on that play with Towns. They didn't see the foul on the whistle. They just said the ball's out of bounds, so they got to come with the same play. Just said it's out of bounds. It's the same freaking way, bro.
Nah, they should say the ball's out of bounds, but they're gonna come back with it's gonna be Portland's ball.
It sounds just right. Yo, I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be the call's gonna be 2 different calls, right? They're gonna be like the Towns one was like no foul, it was just a ball out of bounds. Now on this one, they're just gonna say it's a foul. He got fouled before. It was like because they said Towns marginal contact. Now they're gonna say it was a big contact. That's why he lost the ball. Well, it should be out of bounds because what's name looked like he hit the ball before.
Correct. That's what I'm saying.
So they're looking for what they call.
It's overturned. Exactly. As we just spoke about. He said he knocked the ball out. He basically kicked it out. So even if they thought about a foul on McBride, I mean, he bumped him, but that was after he lost the ball.
Good challenge, Knicks.
Well, listen, at some point, they got to give us something.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yo, listen, it becomes suspicious if you keep favoring the fact that you're giving a one-sided call on things. Oh, well, no, it's Portland's ball. It's just now
no fouls. What they call. Okay, yeah. The Blazers with the ball. And the corner to Love in the baseline. Shot is up, no good. And Love wanted the foul, no call. Good way by Deuce coming over. And that is the score at halftime with the score. Knicks 65, Blazers 60. Back with the halftime stats after a word from the man cave.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
For the city of sports playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike you can see, that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, no it don't get broken. Legalized mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tuned in, the show called The Man Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Remain calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along, the show's on. The host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean, we about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.G.O.D. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
All right, we are back once again with the halftime score. Knicks 65, Blazers 60 for the Knicks At the half, OG Anunoby with 10 points, 4 rebounds. Karl Anthony Towns with 15 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Josh Hart with 12 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Mikal Bridges with 8 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Jalen Brunson with 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. Off the bench, Knicks got 6 points and 5 rebounds from Mitchell Robinson and 3 points from Jordan Clarkson. Overall shooting for the Knicks, 27 of 52 for 52%. 3-point shooting, 9 of 26 for 35%. Free throw shooting, Knicks only been to the free throw line 4 times. 2 for 4 for 50%. Wow. Rebounds, Knicks with 25 rebounds, 16 assists, and 7 turnovers. For the Blazers, Kamara with 5 points. Denny Avia with 13 points. Also, Donovan Klingland with 6 points. Shaden Sharp, the high man, with 14 points. Soko with 3 points. Off the bench, Robert Williams with 4 points. Drew Holiday with 3 points. Caleb Love with 11 big points off the bench. And Ryan Rupert with 1 point. Overall shooting for the Blazers, 22 of 45 for 49%. 3-point shooting, 7 of 21 for 33%. Free throws, 9 of 11. So they've been to the line 11 times compared to the Knicks 4 times. So they're 9 of 11 for 82%. Knicks out-rebound them. Blazers only 17 rebounds, 14 assists, and 6 turnovers in the game. So once again, Knicks up 65-60. Let me look at out-of-town scores. Scores that went final. Memphis beats Brooklyn 103-98. Orlando at home beats New Orleans 128-118. Also, right now, 2:09 left to go in the second quarter. Toronto up by 14 over Philadelphia, 54-40. That's 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Game's just starting. San Antonio at Minnesota. Miami at OKC. Miami up 5-2 right now. Early first quarter, 10:23 in the first quarter. The 8 o'clock games, Milwaukee at Denver. Washington at Phoenix. The 8:30 game, Atlanta at Golden State, and the 9 o'clock game, Houston at Sacramento in that game. And then also back into the football, the 49ers still up 17-16 over the Eagles in that game. 11:55 left to go in the fourth quarter in that game. We can see if 49ers could pull off the upset. Injury decimated 49er team against the Eagles. So, and in that game, 49ers fans look like George Kittles have left that game with an ACL injury. So more likely,
I thought that was his tendon.
Oh, it's Achilles tendon.
Yeah.
I mean, ACL. I mean, so he's still going to be out for the year. He probably going to be out for next season.
Exactly. So
yeah, so a tough break for them, and that's the only thing when you get like an injury like that in the playoffs in any sport, more than likely you're out for the next year, and which is because that's the end of the season when that happens. So it's a tough break for the 49ers. So now they're gonna have to try to get a tight end in the all season, either in the draft or somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? It alters their plan a little bit, but maybe that's what they was gonna go anyway in the first place. But big loss for the 49ers. Kittles is one of their big players for the 49ers. So, but they're still doing it right now, man. If they beat the Eagles without these dudes, man, it's crazy because no Brandon Ayuk on the season, the number 1 wide receiver who's out for the year. And, so, hey, let's see what they do, man. Hey, how do you feel about with the Giants, man, with the coaching search with John Harbaugh? A lot of people saying he should be the front runner, or is he the front runner, or how do you feel about John Harbaugh being the next coach of the Giants if that happens?
I'll take his experience, but I like I told you, I think the other day, I think it's sad to say I would pass on him because how do you as an experienced coach have a team as the Ravens and fail to pull off outcomes, year to year with the team that you have? You know what I mean? To now put him in a position.
Don't have too many successful playoff runs.
Right. And then to put you in a position with a team that really you have to now start building up, or because it's not established, to have an established team and you do nothing with. You know what I mean? So it's to me one of those things. Like, would I prefer to go after like maybe Raheem or somebody, or this somebody that took a low grade team and built them up versus somebody that had an established team and did nothing. It's almost like, like would I like Tomlin to be there because he's just a no tolerance kind of guy for a guy like for our draft pick that was always coming late. You know what I mean? Like to really dig into him type stuff. Now, if that's what we want Harbaugh for, to be a hard-nosed guy like that, yeah. But I just want somebody that can build the team up, not tear the team down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And what do you think? They should bring in Harbaugh, Pierce,
I'm going.
Antonio Pierce, and what's the name from Miami for the offensive end of it?
Yeah, so man, I'm not even in the Raheem Morris camp. You know what I'm saying? He don't have
Really?
two opportunities. He don't have two opportunities. He had one with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers before. You know what I'm saying? Then he had it with the Falcons. The Falcons the Falcons had some talent on that team. He just ain't do nothing too good with the Falcons. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a roster devoid of talent and stuff like that. You know, the Falcons had one of the best offensive lines in football and stuff like that. Drake London. You know, the quarterback situation was one of the biggest problems and stuff like that. You know, so. But you know, because they had not Rattler. What's the other dude?
No,
not Penix. I'm talking about a couple of years ago. They had
Desmond
Ritter, and these other. So that's been a problem with them with the quarterback. But so that's the only thing with them is just they got to get a good quarterback. Penix is a good. He's a young quarterback, but he's not really developed like that either yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like it's an established switch go. They got the talent. They just got to get a quarterback. You know, for the Falcons, and then the defense got to play much better. You know, they got two pieces this year on the defense with Walker and James Pierce, who was one of probably going to be the defensive rookie of the year. Well, I think he had like 11 sacks or something like that. So they got some pieces on that team, on the Falcons team and stuff like that. But like I said, Raheem Morris, he's still a younger guy and stuff like that. But I'm not so much in the Raheem Morris camp. Harbaugh, I mean, I like Harbaugh. I won't mind if he say I'm not going to gripe about it. I really want Spagnuolo as a coach. I want to give him the opportunity and stuff like that. I know a lot of people want all these other defensive and offensive coordinators in the league, like, you know, Jeff Hafley, Chris Shula, and some other guys. You know, some people want to go that route. And like I said, it just depends. Whoever comes here, man, they're just going to have to be one of those type of coaches that can put this team together with some credibility and stuff like that and stabilize these guys. Because I don't want to be here about no more locker room stuff or hold guys accountable. You need to hold guys accountable. I don't want you to come in here and just play favoritism or not really put your foot down and stuff like that.
Do you prefer? That's what I'm saying. Do you prefer a coach that's more defensive minded or offensive minded?
At this point, I think I would rather coach with defensive minded.
Correct. Okay.
Defensive minded coach, you know what I'm saying? So like, whatever that be, but like I said, it's gonna be because the situation went with a lame duck GM right now, you know what I'm saying? So whoever coach he picks, he better pick the right coach so that way they can save his job too. So it's like, yeah, so it's like I said, that's the only thing with the Giants. But as far as the talent wise, the Giants got some talent on their team, and they're gonna have to put some more talent. They got to get some more talent, but the talent base that they got is good enough. You know what I'm saying? They just got to put more talent, and we got to stop wasting draft picks and also free agency and stuff like that because got to put this team together.
This is the other tipping scale. Do we have more talent on defense or offense?
Right now on defense, but the thing about it with defense, you got more talented players, but you got to get those guys to coach them up or get some better defensive players, like, you know, say, because some of these guys, like, say, to me, some of these guys are soft. They're playing soft. We got to get them to stop playing soft, or you got to get some tough physical guys in here and get rid of some of these guys if they're not going to do that. That's the whole thing, because we all know part of being a physical team is the run. If you can stop the run, you're gonna get some physical players to stop the run. You good, but if you got guys that can't stop the run and they just good in coverage and all stuff, yeah, that's good for a minute. But you're gonna have to stop that run. If you can't stop that run, coverage don't mean nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta get guys willing to tackle. You know, leave their position and shed blocks. We gotta get guys to get off of blocks. Like I always say, I look at it as like these guys not even really being held. They just don't want to come off their blocks to help out. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get guys to rally to the ball. You know, like you see other teams, they amped up to play defense. We gotta get that type of momentum on our defensive side, and also gotta get guys that's gonna come up and on especially the cornerbacks to come up to meet the guys. You know, instead of waiting for guys to come to them. Because if you wait for a guy to come to you, that's already yards. He already getting yards. You know, he's getting first downs coming towards you compared to like if you stopping him short. You see what I'm saying? That's the physicality. You know what I'm saying? When you got guys that can play physical and don't mind coming up, that's what you want. You know, and guys talking crap, because our teams I don't even see our team talking crap to anybody because they're getting punked. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but see, it's that old saying we used to say, like some of these cornerbacks, especially what the games I've seen.
Updating the Eagles game. Eagles don't got a
Yeah,
field goal now, so it's
yeah, 19-7.
19-17. So,
But
hey, if the
but
49ers can get a touchdown again to make the Eagles got to score a
that's it.
touchdown now.
Oh, just a field goal in itself.
No. We didn't get a touchdown to make the Eagles score a touchdown because if you get a field goal, then all the Eagles needs a field goal to get
Right.
back and take the
Keep
lead. So
go back and forth.
you
Yeah.
gotta get a touchdown. If they're gonna get field goal, get a touchdown to make them really got to beat you with a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? But it's still about 8 minutes left to go in that game, man. It's coming down to crunch time. So hey, it is what it is. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, we'll see what happens in like I said, because Harbaugh's supposed to be
Well,
limiting
they
his
said
the
they
amount
said
of
he
teams that
only
he's
had
gonna
a few teams he wanted to talk to anyway.
Right. So that way, if he just limit them to a couple of teams and that's it, then nobody else going to really interview. It's just going to be the teams that he's interested in. That's it, to
Correct.
cut it down. Because sometimes, I get it. Sometimes it's just be like a lot of teams want to interview you and you're really not interested in some other position. They're wasting your time and don't waste their time. You know what I'm saying? Which is a good thing because usually some coaches is like, okay, I'll just interview everybody. But then, like a coach like that knows everyone's like, you know what? I'm not going to waste my time. So that way these other teams can get on with who they want to get. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I said, it's a wait and see game, man. We'll see what happens, man. But like I said, until they finalize all that, then it's just a guessing game for right now. So and then whoever they get, hey, that's what we got. That's what we have to roll with. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if we get whoever we get, are we going to be a believer in the team, or are we just going to wait to see what the team has to produce to see if that we could be a believer?
Well, we're going to have to believe. We're going to have to wait to see what they do. Whoever the coach is going to wait to see what they do in the draft, the players to get in the draft, and also in free agency. But free agency this year is not going to be what you call it because the Giants they have limited money.
They have limited money.
Next season they got money and like I said, and hopefully guys like Paulson Adebo and Javon Holland, like I said, either they could play better this season or not. They can get rid of them and stuff like that and free up some money and stuff like that. Because I think those contracts they signed was like a 3-year deal, so they already played this year and then just this next year, so that already be 2 years. So
well, we already fit it in. They probably get like maybe the 8th pick or so, 7th or 8th pick in the first round.
No, they get the 5th.
Huh?
No, we got the 5th pick in the draft.
The 5th. So do you think the Giants should trade the trade down?
If there's some players on the board, I would want to trade back like 9 or 10, something like that. But I want to trade all the way back to like 16, 17. But then it depends. If they're giving you first round picks for next year, that's a big intrigue too. Or give you because we don't have a third round pick this year. So if we can get a third round pick, then that's even better because third and a second, or they give you a second round pick or a third round pick. That's even that's what you want. Say first round pick would be like heaven on earth. You know what I'm saying? And then some extra picks. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's not like we need a quarterback or anything. So
no, we don't.
We need more defensive help, or we need some offensive help as far as the line or whatever. So I don't know who they can look at.
We're gonna need a wide receiver too because Neighbors will be coming back, but like I said, I don't want to put too much pressure on Neighbors like that. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this.
They need to do what they can. I listen
because we need somebody who gonna get can make some plays. If you get one of those number one wide receivers or something like that, somebody good like that, and that helps your team out even better. And so that way that'd be him and Neighbors and stuff when Neighbors really get back to
but that would be a huge loss to us because the bottom line of it is I wasn't a big Wendell Robinson fan, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I think he was undersized, but I think he did enough work for the Giants to put in to try to resign him.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If they can't resign him, then it's like you're gonna have to get a receiver though. That's the thing. You see what I'm saying? Because if you don't resign him, then
yes, I got that. You're gonna bring in another wide receiver in the first round.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. But those wide receivers in the first round don't cost much. That's what I'm saying. Is less costing. You know what I'm saying? Than Wandale Robinson and Wandale getting forced to pick. Yeah, we don't have that. With the 5th pick, he's not going to be making no $15 million. He's a rookie, so he's on a rookie scale. He's not on what you call it.
What do you mean a rookie scale? The most as a 5th pick, I think he could make up to like $40 million.
Yeah, but that's $40 million. That's not in the season though. That's what I'm saying. That's over a 4 or 5 year contract. It's a 4-year contract, bro. That's what I'm saying.
No, I got that. So you're going to pay a dude $10 million that's unproven versus try to pay an extra $5 to keep the guy you got.
Yeah, because he's younger and stuff like that. So you'll do that.
Oh, okay.
Because that's part of the money for. And back to action, Towns with the 3-point shot and Knicks up 70-62. Knicks with an 8-point lead. Blazers with the ball. Sharp over to Avia. Avia at the top of the key, guarded by Bridges. Now Avia in the lane, looked like he lost the ball, and Josh Hart with the steal throws ahead to Bridges, ahead to Brunson for the layup, and it's a 10-point lead. Knicks up 72-62. Timeout on the floor. Portland. Knicks coming out hot in this third quarter with a 10-point lead, 72-62.
Okay, now that goes again to what I told you. See, when you got a veteran player like see, Josh Hart is still a mid-level guy that gives you all those hustle plays. Like OG would go full ham like that too. Sometimes Mikal sometimes get Hollywood. But the fact is, you got at least two guys that are dive on the floor like that for plays. That's what we need. We need that for everybody. Hustle plays always win games.
Back to what you call it. We're talking about the receiver. If they picked it at number 5, because Malik Neighbors last year was the 6th pick. His contract is a 4-year, $29 million contract with a.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah, average salary is $7.3 million, and he was the 6th pick. So the 5th pick would probably get like about $8 million or something like for the season. So the Giants would be more than apt to do that, to pay a receiver $8 million a rookie.
I see that because they were
if he's one of the top wide receivers out there, and then plus, like I said, because Neighbors is not, you don't want to put too much stress on him coming in that early in the season. So if you can get that receiver that's good like that, like how Justin, like a Justin Jefferson or Addison, Jackson Smith and Jigga, somebody like that out the draft, you know what I'm saying? You just got to ride that person, because you're going to need somebody on offense though for teams to so they won't stack the box. You know what I'm saying? So
no. Listen, I believe we do need a wide receiver. I'm not saying we don't. The bottom line of it is that, again, with Wendell Robinson, we get a lot more.
No. I get that, but the Giants only have like $20-something million in free agency, so you really can't do that. That's the thing, and then you got to sign some other players back too, or something like that. So that's why I'm saying, it's just like, if they hadn't signed those guys like Javon Holland, those guys like last year and stuff like that, and to just sign some little bogus contract for a year, then but they signed them for a 3-year deal. And if them guys really, if they play like the way they played last year, then them deals are looking bad already. You know what I'm saying? So that takes away from this year's free agency. But next year, like I said, they'll have money next year and stuff like that. Now, Wandell come back, let's say on a 1 year, like $9-10 million. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? If that's what happens, but the market is what it is.
He would go for his market value.
No. I know, but I'm just saying, if that happens, but we'll see, because like I said, I mean, and there's teams that do need a receiver because, like injuries and stuff like that, because some guys got hurt towards the end of the season too. So that also opens up too, and teams got some money,
right.
Well,
keep in mind that's a big undertaking for a team to take Wendell. But I would think Kansas City could probably have. They try to get
Kansas City. The Commanders will have some money too, because the Commanders, their wide receiver situation ain't too good either. All right, back to action. All right, Blazers with the ball. Avia at the top of the key. Avia in the corner to Sharp. Sharp on the baseline. I thought he stepped out. Over to Soko. Shot is up, no good, but Robert Williams with the tipping, but he's above the cylinder, so it'll be Knicks ball. Knicks with a 10-point lead, 10-13 early third quarter. Let's see if the Knicks can stretch this lead out, man. This is what you got to do. Knicks with the ball into the front court. Brunson guarded by Kamara. Around the Hart screen. Brunson at the elbow. Pull-up three-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Kamara. And like I said, sometimes the Knicks just fall in love with too much of this three-point shot. All right, Kamara with the ball. And it's stolen by Josh Hart. Over to Brunson. Brunson to Mikal Bridges, who misses the dunk. Oh, my God. These guys, man, Avia lays it up and in. Unbelievable how Mikal misses the dunk because he plays with a flat tire. He keep telling me
that's what that was. I thought he went in super weak.
That's what I'm saying, but it's like he didn't even get up there. It's like there's no way you missed that dunk. And then OG had the rebound. He lost the ball. All right, Knicks with the ball hard into the paint, out to Brunson. Brunson out to Mikal. Mikal. Fall away shot from the baseline is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Out the Bridges again. Another wide open shot. And he hit the damn side of the backboard. You can't make this up. Blazers with the ball Sharp. Its 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by OG. They're giving the Knicks ample opportunity to stretch this lead out. OG with the ball, guarded by Soko. OG down the lane in the paint. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Robert Williams. Ahead to Avia. Avia over to Kamara. Kamara with the ball. Throw it down low to Soko, who shot fake up and in, and it's a 6-point game, 72-66.
Two layups.
Yep. They getting layups. We shooting threes. All right. Hart with the ball over to Brunson. Brunson over to Bridges. Out the Hart. Out the Towns. Somebody got to move. Somebody got to cut. Brunson in the lane. Out to Josh Hart. Hart. 18-foot jump shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Avia. Ahead to Sharp. Sharp with the ball. Out to Kamara. Kamara. 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Brunson. Brunson ahead to Josh Hart. Hart almost loses out to Brunson. Brunson at the elbow. Brunson around the Hart screen. Brunson at the top of the key, guarded by Williams. Brunson looking. Brunson looked like he walked over to Hart. Back to Bridges. Bridges down low to Towns. Fall away shot is up and good.
Yeah, but he had. Why is he? You had a dunk.
Bro, I keep telling you. Because these dudes are not athletic.
No.
Like, let's
start that off slow. Again, you see how they're collapsing on Brunson. Brunson, again, is holding the ball too long. He saw the double team coming and refused to get it out of his hand quick enough to let them attack. Then Towns would have had that layup underneath at the basket. He's got to let it go. Stop dribbling the ball.
That's Brunson's shortcomings, like I said. And it's like, I don't see how the coaching staff ain't beating it out of him or something like that. It's like you watching film, the guy's like, yo, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. Sometimes you look at the coaching staff, it's like, are you really helping these guys or whatever, man? It's just like, because y'all having these team meets, y'all watching these game films, also, you got to see the same thing that the fans see. You got to see the same thing we see. You know what I'm saying? And Avia makes both free throws, and it's a 6-point game, 74-68. 7:33 left to go. All right, Knicks with the ball. McBride into the front court. And it looked like the 49ers scored a touchdown. So it's 23-19. McBride down low to Carl Anthony Town, but it's a bad pass deflected down to Avia. And this guy always getting fouled. He get fouls. We can't get fouls. So Avia will be back at the free throw line again because he's getting fouled. It's like...
He's making body contact. Some of these guys got to make body contact.
But I'm just saying, even on that play with McBride going down there, it's like either you're going to get the shot or you pass the Towns too close and the ball is deflected. It's like a turnover. I just don't know, man. All right,
he's got to force the defender.
They got to force the Eagles to score a touchdown now. So 23-19, I guess, away in the extra point. And Avia makes one free throw, misses the second one. Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Kamara. 5-point Knicks lead into the front court. Over to Towns. Over to Brunson, who pushes off. Brunson at the top of the key in the corner. Mikal Bridges, fall away 3-point shot is good. 77-69. Because the only way he can shoot, he got to fall away. All right. Blazers with the ball. Williams backdoor to Avia. Come on, man. That was poor defense.
OG fell asleep.
That's what I'm saying. Nah, I don't care. That's what I'm saying. You can't. You letting these teams score easy baskets, and they making you work for yours. Towns fakes a 3-point shot, try to get fouled. Shot is no good. Rebounded by the Blazers. Towns, you didn't have it. You should have passed the ball to somebody else. They wasn't calling that because you went into the player. You went way into the player. All right, Blazers with the ball. Williams over to Avia. Avia down in the lane in the corner to Sharp. Sharp. Out to Soko in the corner. Robert Williams, the 3-point shot is good, and it's a 3-point game timeout on the floor. Knicks 77-74. Robert Williams, a former Celtics.
That's sad because Towns, I guess Towns didn't believe he was going to shoot that.
Like I said, bro.
Because he waited. Towns is right there. He waited.
No, I know. I won't say it's like because they don't want to run out there. That's what I'm saying. They just want to give a piss poor effort on defense. That's all they want to do. All right. It's 23-19. Did they miss the extra point? They must have missed the extra point. Let me see. They missed the extra point. Because Elliott even missed the extra point in the game. Elliott he's been horrible. Only when they play the Giants. Then he makes all his field goal, but yeah, so they're gonna force the Eagles to score a touchdown.
Yo, this dude at the end of this game, he better keep his mouth shut at the end of the game.
Who? AJ Brown?
Yo, all day, dude. He done dropped some balls that should have was in your hands. He just dropped the ball now over the middle. It's like, dude, shh. Don't even go in there talking nothing. Just say, listen, either
Oh,
you had
trust
a
me,
bad
he
game or
already
good game.
trust me, he already know. He better not even say nothing because Eagle fans are all he already know.
No,
He already
please.
know. And look at Jalen Hurts put that ball perfect, man. He put it perfect.
Exactly. Just mum's the word. I would just be like, I had a tough game. I dropped some balls. I'm gonna do better. If they win, I'm gonna do better next. If they lose, listen, I have to own my drops.
Well, look like what's name is probably going Dallas Goedert's probably going to save him, huh? Because
Yeah, he
AJ
definitely
Brown
did.
and then AJ gonna get a touchdown in the end zone. And he gonna be doing his thing, right? If he gets a touchdown, he gonna be doing his thing.
Listen,
See, I
us.
told y'all.
Listen. You can't cure people's crazy, but sometimes people should look at their own crazy as a subtle way to say, listen, thank God that did save me from taking my ridicule for how my play really was.
Mm-hmm. Or you would think that he'll be doing his
Exactly.
talking. He'll be doing his talking after a monster game. You know what I'm saying? Not during the game. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one thing during the game if you calling for the ball and then you bitching on the sideline with your coach and all that stuff, and then you just dropping passes. You know what I'm saying? It'd be crazy if
Right.
you catching all the passes and they're not giving you the ball and you're like, yo, what the hell y'all doing? They can't guard me.
Right.
Well, like I said, Knicks are in the battle in this game too, man. Like I said, this is another game. Like I said, man, it's here, man, for the Knicks. But this team, this Blazers, they won 5 in a row, man. Like I said, they're not going away. So Knicks gonna have to
Well,
keep doing it because guess what? This
well,
is a
keep
game
in
that the
mind.
Knicks come out and play. They play good in this game, man. So it's like, yo, but you gotta play good for long stretches, not
Correct.
just like, play for like, so many minutes and then you take some like 4 minutes off because 4 minutes off in a game like this, the Blazers definitely gonna come back on you, bro.
Yeah,
You
but the
gotta be
bottom line
tip
is
top.
that the Knicks is in a battle with themselves. If you do smart plays, you're gonna be rewarded
Of
with the
course.
win. If you let yourself fall and drift into the couple of shots that you saw Mikel take, fade away this and another one, like, come on,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
drive to the
OG
basket, get back.
Robinson got fouled. How are you not getting fouled? You're not calling fouls. Those are fouls. Come on, man. All right,
Oh
so
my
Nick
God,
inbound.
yeah,
I won't say he's getting. It's like, come on, man. This dude, he ain't blocked the shot. You hit his arm, man. It's like, all right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson pull up 3-point shot. You got to make these shots, bro. It's rebounded by the Blazers. 3-point game. 5:43 left to go. Avia into the front court. Guarded by Robinson at the top of the 3-point line. Avia down the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Klingon and blocked from behind by Bridges. Good block by Bridges. Brunson with the ball into the front court around a Robinson screen. Brunson down the lane. Floaters up and good. No foul. 79-74. Blazers quickly inbounds. Avia into the front court. Guarded by Bridges at the elbow. Avia now with McBride. Throws it back out. Caleb Love. 3-point shot from the elbow. No good. I mean, OG, you going to jump up and get a rebound? All right. Kamara with the ball. And it's knocked out of bounds. Let me see. Let's play Brunson. Whoop.
good move. Listen,
Yeah, but Klingon's fouling people too.
yeah, but you can't call that foul. It was more Brunson's arm put like to shield him off from that caused that
Nah,
him
but
falling.
Klingon don't need to come over there. Brunson trying to lay it up, get away from him. Josh Hart almost gets a foul on the out of bounds play. Kamara, his 3-point shot is up, no good, and rebound. And the Blazers are getting mad rebounds. In the corner, Caleb Love shot is up, no good. Rebound that should have been over the back on Klingon on that rebound on Mitchell Robinson. Come on now. All right, Brunson with the ball into the front court. Brunson down the lane. Brunson, look, finds Josh Hart at the top of the key. Hard over the Bridges. Bridges back to Hart. Back to Brunson. Brunson looking. Finds Hart. Hart over to Brunson in the corner. Deuce. Finally, 82-74 to 3-point shot. 8-point Knicks lead. Blazers quickly inbounds. throws ahead because Deuce is over there chilling. And Caleb Love comes back and lay the ball in. 82-76. Knicks with the ball. Hart into the front court. Over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Kamara. Around the Robinson screen. Brunson in the lane. Brunson, what happened? Did he get fouled? No call. Avia with the ball, and he comes and dunks it. And it's a 4-point game, 82-78. Knicks quickly inbounds into the front court. Hart into the front court. Over to Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Bridges into the lane. Bridges, fall away jump shot is good. 84-78. And Avia looked like he's in some pain. All right. Blazers with the ball. Caleb Love in the corner. Over to Kamara. Back to Love. Love at the elbow, guarded by Brunson. Brunson. Over to Kamara, guarded by McBride. Back to Avia. His 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Bridges. Bridges with the ball over to Brunson. Yeah, Brunson with the ball into the front court. Around a Robinson screen. Good screen. Brunson in the lane. Brunson looking. Finds McBride. 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Brunson. Slapped out the Brunson down the lane. Floater is up and good. Knicks go back up by 8. 86-78. All right, Blazers with the ball. Love into the front court. Guarded by Bridges at the elbow. Around a clinging screen. Down the lane. Love looking. Finds Avia. Avia with the ball. Out to Drew Holiday. Shot is up. No good. And should be Knicks ball. What's going on in that Eagles game? 23-19, man. There's only 50-some seconds left to go in that game. What the Eagles doing, bro?
Man, I don't think they have it in them to really score because they should have scored by now. That should have been Nick Ball, man. They didn't
I know it's Blazers, so it's Blazers ball. 2:37 left to go in the third quarter. Over to Shaden Sharp in the corner and Klingon with the ball out to Caleb Love. And ball is deflected, and stolen by Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson with the ball into the front court. Clarkson out to McBride. Down the lane. Shot is up off the glass and good. Should have been an and one. 88-78. Right. 10-point lead. Blazers with the ball. Drew Holiday with the ball. Over to Kamara. He didn't even know what to do. Over to Holiday, guarded by Towns at the top of the key. And Holiday throws it away. It'll be Knicks ball.
Yo, I think this is it.
What do you mean?
This is it. 43 seconds.
All right. McBride with the ball at the top of the key. Over to Hart. Hart. Around the Robinson screen. Hart down the lane. Hart fall away. Jump shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Klingon. And look like it's off. It's saying Townsend is off of what's the name, but I don't know what it looked like.
There's Portland ball.
So yeah, Blazer Optims. Did he go anything off of Klingon?
It sure enough looked like it, but I didn't look at the replay.
All right, Blazers with the ball. Holiday with the ball over to Sharp. Sharp down the lane, lays it up and in. 88-80. All right, Knicks inbounds to McBride. 1:33 left to go in the third quarter. 8-point Knicks lead. McBride guarded by Soko. Around the Robinson screen. McBride over to Josh Hart. Down low to Towns, guarded by Sharp. Back out to Hart. Hart over to McBride. Over to Clarkson. His 3-point shot from the elbow is no good. Rebounded by Drew Holiday. Ahead to Caleb Love. Euro step off the glass and in. 88-82. Knicks quickly inbounds to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball at the elbow. Looking. Trying to find somebody. Finds Robinson. Robinson at the top of the key. Robinson. Over to Hart. Around the Robinson screen. Hart down the lane. Hart. Floater in the lane is up and good. 90-82. Blazers quickly inbounds. Down 8. Ahead to Caleb Love. Love over to Klingon. Over to Caleb Love. Love at the top of the key. Guarded by Clarkson. Around the screen. And shot is up and good. Townsend come up in too far enough. 90-85. 3-point is a 5-point game. Knicks quickly inbounds. Hart over to McBride. Back to Hart. 28 seconds left to go in the quarter. 5-point Knicks lead. Hart over to McBride, guarded by Love. McBride with the ball. Should have been fouled by Hart. Over to Hart. Down low to Towns, who is fouled down there by Soko.
And it's over for the Eagles.
So the Eagles going to lose this game to a decimated 49ers team. Niners with the stop. Man, the Eagles, like I said, their season is over, man. So, hey, yo, on the radio, who has it going to be calling for on the radio? Because, you know, the sports radio going to be going crazy. Or A.J. Brown, they're going to be going to town on A.J. Brown.
Oh, they definitely going to go to town on him. But the fact is, you still got you got to think it was something wrong with his offense from day one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Saquon didn't do his Saquon thing, and this offense has been stagnant.
All right, Knicks inbound the ball. Brunson with the ball. Over to Josh Hart. Out to Jordan Clarkson, a wide open shot. See, this guy got to knock these things down. 90-85 and 0.9 seconds left to go. Like, Clarkson, we need you to make these shots, bro. All right, 0.9 seconds left to go. He said, yep, Eagles are one and done. Yeah, well, you know, even with the Eagles line, it's like Kelsey makes a big difference when he retired to center, you know what I'm saying? Even though they got somebody to replace him, but it's a little bit of a different line when Kelsey's in there. All right, Clarkson with a fall-away shot, 3-point shot, no good, and that's the end of the third quarter with the score. Knicks, 90, Blazers, 85, and Hart talking to the referee like that should have been a foul. So 90-85.
It's not going to do no good.
And, yep, final score, 49ers eliminate the Eagles 23-19. So, man, yo, to me, after you're going to have to turn on Philly Sports Radio. You're going to turn the radio. Who's on there now? Because it's not is it still Eskin or is it other? I know it's other people now.
Well, they got a bunch of younger people coming in. But the fact remains is that the city's going to be disappointed. Of course, you know they had high hopes for a return because with Kansas City being decimated and out of it, you know, it puts the Eagles back in the front running of winning it than anything.
Yeah, and the thing about it, like I said, if you look at the Eagles, they had basically all their players, and that's why I said you got to perform, bro. You got to perform. I don't care about these other teams got players. You got to perform. I mean, even in basketball, you got to perform. That's the whole thing. It's like, yo, play your game. You know what I'm saying? Go out there, leave it all out there, bro. But if you ain't leaving it all out there, that's what happens. Or you going through the motions, that's what happens, man. And hey, season is over, man. So hey, get ready for next year.
Oh,
so yo, so great.
Saquon,
I can't hear you going in and out. She's going in and out. I'm like,
Saquon put up the same numbers.
Still, I go back and come back in. But yeah, man, like I said, as far as that, man, it's just like these guys got to perform and stuff like that. They got to perform, man. Hey, guess what? The game is won on the field, man. It's not one on paper, man. You know, on paper it looks good. You know what I'm saying? That's why, hey, you can get all the press clippings you want, man. But you can get all the press clippings you want, man. But you gotta do your thing. Let me see.
Yes. Yeah. Saquon didn't have a good year, so he had a drop off.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, you say Saquon, I can say Saquon, but, you know, Hurts had the same thing. You know what I mean? Listen, he's got to put himself in the same predicament as I thought with Russell. Yo, you still got to use your legs when necessary. If you want to win the game, you do it by any means necessary. So if you win it with your legs, your arm, whatever, you're doing what it takes to win the game. They're paying you enough money to suck it up to do whatever.
Right. All right, back to action. Started the fourth quarter, Blazers with the ball. Drew Holiday into the front court. Over to Robert Williams at the top of the key, guarded by Hart. Over to Avia. Avia with the ball. Avia looking. Finds Soko. Shot is an air ball, but of course the Knicks don't get the rebound. OG, what are you doing? Shot is up, good, and a foul. Bro, you got to go get the ball. Make an effort. This like just standing back and moving your arms. That's not gonna go get the ball, man.
Yeah, but
McBride can get it. OG
it
couldn't get
was
it.
so
Somebody
many
had to get the
wrongs
ball.
on that defensive play. Towns, the way Towns,
But like I said, it was just so many Knicks over there. They didn't make
McBride,
an effort. And that's what I'm
all
saying.
of
They
it.
didn't make an effort. It's like, yo, that's what I'm saying. You got to get the basketball. Now look at that. Now there's a 3-point play. That 3-point was not even going to be available if you'd have got the ball. 90-88. This is how you saw. This is like I said. This is a part of play that you start losing games with dumb plays like that. Those are plays that cost you, and it's like it sets some momentum for the other team. All right, McBride with the ball into the front court. McBride over to Hart, over to OG. OG with the ball, looking. OG step back 3-point shot and is blocked by Robert Williams out of bounds. With
Stupid
1.2
play.
seconds left to go on the shot clock. Now y'all wasted all that time on the shot clock. Now look, it's just like now most likely you're gonna get a 24-second shot clock violation now. So it'll be Blazers ball. All right. Knicks with the ball, looking to inbound. Knicks throws down to OG. Looked like he got held. And Holiday with the ball into the front court. Holiday throws over to Soko, over to Avia. And he looked like he trying to get fouled. No call. Rebounded by Towns. Good no call. Over to Josh Hart. Hart into the front court. Hart over to OG. Fakes the shot. OG on the baseline. Looked like he got fouled. Should have been an and one. 92-88. You calling fouls like that for Denny Avia and stuff like that. You need to call that an OG.
Who?
All right. Blazers with the ball. Holiday up on the glass. No good. And you call a foul on that?
Exactly. When you tell me who, Danny who, like, come on, dude. He's not an all-star.
That's what I'm saying. You call a foul on that? Let me see that play again. Because I don't think that ain't the play. It's like Drew Holiday came in there like weak. All right, Holiday's free throw is up and good. And this is how that's another thing. They go into the line way more than the Knicks. And like I said, Knicks been, not calling them when they're not blowing the whistle. So they're not getting to the free throw line. The only reason the Blazers are in this game because they go into the free throw line more than the Knicks. And Holiday makes both free throws, and it's a 2-point game. All right, Knicks inbounds. Clarkson looking to inbound to McBride. Guarded by Sharp. Knicks got 2 fouls in this quarter. Blazers with 0. I wonder why. All right, Towns with the ball at the top of the key. Towns over to Hart. Hart, wide open 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Avia. Ahead to Drew Holiday. Holiday with the ball. Holiday around the Williams screen. Holiday over to Sharp in the lane. Sharp and throws the alley-oop to Robert Williams for the dunk, and we're tied at 92. So what the Knicks going to do on offense? See, this is what I'm talking about. These guys got to step up, man. They got to step up and score. Blazers on a 14-4 run right now. The game is tied. All right, Knicks with the ball. McBride with the ball. Over to looking. Got to move, guys. You got to move. Got to move. These guys are not that good of a defensive player team like that. You got to move. Obviously, like whoever got him was like, and McBride, look at that bad shot. It's no good. Rebounded by the Blazers. This is what I'm talking about. Who's going to score on this thing? Guys got to score, bro. You got to score. All right, Blazers with the ball. Avia in the lane. Shot is up. Good and a foul. And it's a 2-point Blazers lead awaiting the 3-point play.
I'm going to tell you right now, Towns has got to establish a post position. You got a non-center playing you. He's only fronting them. So he's got to establish something. They should be going to him a lot more to get layups. He's fronting Towns. Throw it over the top. Let them get called the illegal defense like they did in the opener.
Iman Perry salute, bro. And
For the
Robinson will
fact
check in, and Bridges will check in. And see, this is what I'm talking about. When Brunson's out on the court, he's not on the court. Other guys got to step up. They got to score points.
Correct.
And this is part of the reason why we lost. This is why we lost the game in Phoenix too. When he's out, it was like nobody was scoring, and this is the same thing that's happening. Guys got to score the ball. We got to move the ball. We got to move the ball and score. And guys got to get backdoor. Got to get some things. Standing around a 3-point line and doing it is not going to work. This is why I say they're not running Mike Brown's offense. They're going back to what's the same offense, just standing around. it's going to be tough to score like that. That's what I'm saying. If you keep moving and doing things, getting back, though, you're going to score. Anybody could score. And this is what it's like now. It's like, come on, man. Like we just had a 10-point lead, right? Now we down. But the NBA is a game of runs, but that's how it is. But sometimes, like I said, runs can be stopped if you play smart. All right. 3-point Blazers lead, 95-92. All right, Knicks with the ball. Over to OG into the front court. OG around the Robinson screen. Over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges shot from the free throw line is good. 95-94. All right, Blazers inbound. Over to Caleb Love. Love down the lane. And pass is almost stolen, and he's fouled by by Brunson. Hopefully he hit knees or something like that.
No, he just hit Brunson in the back of the knee.
Yeah. All right, Knicks, we got to stop this live. Got to get this one. Avia with the ball now. Throws out to Caleb Love. Out to Kamara. Baseline shot is up, no good, and he's fouled. I knew what they was going to call that. This guy, I'm telling you, they're looking for every foul to call, bro. So that's the Knicks' third foul. Like, pretty soon.
Yeah, but that's one of those things you can't argue that was a foul.
No, I know that was a foul, but like I said, on the other end, it's like you got to call fouls too, though. You can't just let plays go. Because, like I said, then with the Blazers with 3 fouls now, with the Knicks with 3 fouls, the Blazers are quickly going to be in the penalty. They're going to be shooting from the rest of the way. That's what the Knicks got to avoid, though. You know what I'm saying? Fouling and stuff like that. But it's like the Knicks and Blazers have no fouls. Knicks got 3 already, and it's 8:52 in the fourth quarter. I mean, the Blazers already going to the free throw line a lot more than the Knicks. That's why they in the game and stuff like that. The Knicks have been to the free throw line like what 8 times or 6 times in the game, which is crazy to me. Because they getting fouled too, and you're not blowing a whistle on their end. And both free throws are made by Kamara, and there's a 3-point lead, 97-94. Oh, Knicks got 5 fouls this quarter.
Exactly.
So Blazers already in the quarter. See, but that's what I'm saying. They blowing a whistle way too quick, though. That's what I'm saying. And this is how, like I said, this is how they control games and stuff like that. Man, don't go help no Brunson. I don't want to hear no referee helping you. You're helping call and blow the whistle, dude. Do your job, man. 5 fouls in 3 minutes and 5 fouls already. Like I said, that foul, that Holiday foul was not even a foul. All right, so Brunson at the free throw line for 2. Knicks down 3, 8:41 left to go. All right, Brunson's first free throw is good. So in the NFL playoff game, the Jacksonville Jaguars have already been eliminated by the Buffalo Bills in the first game, 27-24. And the Philadelphia Eagles, NFC East foe for the New York Giants, have been eliminated by the San Francisco 49ers, 23-19. And the last game tonight will be Chargers at the Patriots. That's the 8 o'clock game. So we'll see if the Patriots can hold serve and win at home. All right, Brunson makes both free throws, and it's a 1-point game, 96-97. Blazers with the ball into the front court. Caleb Love down the lane. Step back 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Mitchell Robinson. Ahead to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Throws ahead to Mikal Bridges. Bridges 3-point shot from the elbow is good, and the Knicks go up by 2, 99-97. All right, Blazers with the ball. Blazers into the front court. Avia with the ball looking. Throws to Love at the top of the key. Love back to Avia, guarded by Robinson. Avia 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Mikal Bridges. Ahead to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Run, dudes. Over to OG. My God, man. And his shot, and he got fouled. I mean, my God, bro, run.
Yeah, but see, you say that. Brunson has to push the ball. What is he walking slow for?
No, Brunson is pushing the ball up. I'm talking about OG.
He's pushing what?
It's like, he's coming up with the ball.
He should run faster with the ball to make his defender pass so he can run a fast break.
Yeah, but guys without the ball should be up there already. They should be running, or they don't have the ball. You just run. That's all you have to do. You don't have the ball in your hand. Just run. I don't want to see you jogging. This is like I said, when you look at the other teams, they don't care about that. Everybody is sprinting up court. Even the guy with the ball, he throws it up to those guys. It's like guys got to move. And OG makes both free throws, and the Knicks with a 4-point lead, 101-97. Blazers with the ball. Avia into the front court, guarded by OG. But this game is going to be this game is a game of like Knicks
this is going to be back.
They got to keep scoring. So this team ain't going to go away. All right, and Caleb Love with a 3-point shot, and it's a 101-100 game. Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball into the front court. Brunson guarded by Kamara around the Robinson screen. Brunson at the elbow. Brunson in the lane. Brunson floater is up and good. 103-100. All right, Blazers quickly inbounds to Sharp. Sharp with the ball. Guarded by OG. Shot is blocked. Rebounded by Klingon. Klingon with the rebound. Over to Avia.
Take this.
Avia back out to Love. Love. Guarded by Brunson. Step back 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebound Klingon. And he's fouled by Robinson. So Klingon will be at the free throw line after the timeout on the floor with the score Knicks 103, Blazers 100. So Knicks in a fight right now with the Blazers 103-100. Let's see. I know what's name just called me. Smoke just called me about that. It's like Eagles. It's like he called me earlier. He's like, yo, can they pull it off? And the 49ers, I was like, yo, they can pull it off, man. I mean, I know they got some injuries, but hey, they could pull off, and that's exactly what they did, man. But that's the playoffs, man. Hey, win and go home, man. And then some plays, like I said, I forgot what it's like. Game is just like, bro, he like 3 points. I don't know what some of these teams, man, if they go for these on fourth down, is trying to get touchdown. I'm like, bro, get the field goal or something. You need the points, man. Get the points. Whenever you can get the points, get the points. Don't just leave it out there because you go for a fourth and something and you don't get it. Now 7 points is off the board and 3 points is off the board. All right, so like I said, Knicks Blazers 103-100, man. Knicks got to get this dub tonight, man, on this 4-game road trip. We already 0-1 on the road trip against the Suns. Don't make it 0-2, man. Let's get this dub. So, man, if you're a Giants fan, Eagles get upset, man. 103. I mean, Eagles get upset 23-19. All right, 6:56 left to go in the fourth quarter. 103-101. Blazers will be at the free throw line. Klingon will be at the free throw line for the Blazers. I want to thank everybody for watching this live stream. Knicks versus the Blazers on the Man Cave podcast, as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network. If this is your first time to my channel, man, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man, and also share it on all social media platforms, as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network, man. It costs you nothing. It is totally free. Hit that subscribe button. And if you're following on Twitter, just hit the follow button for the SGOT Media Man Cave podcast, as well as the Aboriginal Sports. And Klingon makes both free throws, 103-102. Knicks inbounds, OG inbounds to Brunson, guarded by Kamara. Brunson into the front court. Brunson down the lane. Brunson throws out to OG. Wide open 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by the Blazers. Sharp with the ball into the front court. Sharp around the screen. Sharp shot is throws out to Caleb Love. Love throws in the corner to Sharp. Sharp 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Robinson over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson around the Robinson screen. Brunson in the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Robinson. Out to Bridges. Out to McBride. McBride out to OG. Out to Brunson. To Bridges. His 3-point shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Caleb Love. Love throws ahead to Sharp. Sharp. And it falls down. The Knicks with the steal. Brunson with the ball over to Bridges. Bridges throws the alley-oop to LJ Anunoby and oh my God, the Blazers with the ball. Kamara over to Avi, over to Caleb Love. Love with the ball. Love over to Klingon. Looks like he walked, but no call. Klingon with the ball. Throws out to Sharp. Sharp. And floater in the lane is up and good, and the Blazers take a 1-point lead, 104-103. All right, Knicks inbound the ball. Brunson with the ball. Over to Bridges. Bridges at the top of the key, guarded by Sharp. Over to Brunson. Brunson at the elbow, guarded by Kamara. Brunson, step back shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Klingon. Over to Avia. Avia into the front court. Under 5 minutes left to go in the game. Avia at the top of the key, guarded by OG. Avia now on a switch, guarded by Brunson. Avia. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Robinson. Over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson into the front court. Brunson at the elbow. Brunson almost loses the ball and loses it, but it's stolen back by the Knicks. McBride. McBride over to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Avia at the elbow. Brunson looking over to McBride in the corner to OG. Fakes. OG's 3-point shot from the corner is good, and the Knicks go back up 106-104. Blazers inbound. Avia with the ball. Avia into the front court, guarded by OG. At the top of the key, Avia looking around the Kamara screen, now guarded by Brunson. Avia in the paint, throws it back out, and it's stolen by OG, and here comes the Knicks. OG with the ball ahead to Deuce McBride. Pull up 3-point shot from the elbow is good, and the Knicks go up 5, 109-104. Timeout on the floor, Portland. Knicks with a 5-point lead, 3:47 left to go in the fourth quarter, 109-104. So timely shooting right now by the Knicks, much needed shooting by the Knicks. Says Sheagles just lost. Life is good. Life is good. Yes, sir. So the whole NFC East now is at home. But 23-19, man. Eagles with a full, with a healthier squad than the 49ers still could not pull it out at home in front of the home crowd. I know they're going crazy in Philadelphia right now. The radio station, the sports radio station is going crazy in Philadelphia right now. I know they want everybody gone. They want everybody packed up and gone. So let's see if the Knicks can hold on for the last 3:47 of this quarter, man. They could hold on to get this dub and get this win on the road trip. Like I said, got to start getting some wins on the road, man. So let's see. Going to need some more shooting, more timely shooting and stuff like that. Going to need more timely shooting. Let's see what Nick's gonna have to play some D, man. Gonna have to play some D on these Blazers, man. Because like I said, Blazers are not gonna stop, man. They're gonna keep on coming. All right, about to get back to action. Let's see what happens. 109, 104 right now. Good play by OG on that last defensive play. All right. So back-to-back threes by OG and Deuce, man. Much needed. Knicks in the Rose City, Portland, Oregon. Man, Porty didn't get no burns today, man. But I know on that that back-to-back games they're gonna be playing because play Sacramento and the Warriors back-to-back on Wednesday and Thursday. All right, about to be back to action. All right, Blazers with the ball. Drew Holiday into the front court. Holiday with the ball. Over to Avi. Avi with the ball. Over to Kamara. Shot in lane is blocked by Mitchell Robinson, who takes a hard fall. Bridges with the ball. Over to Brunson. Allen Robinson just gets back. Over to OG. Another three-point shot from the corner is good. From the elbow is good. And the Knicks go up by 8. 112-104. Blazers with the ball. Avi. Knicks on a 9-0 run right now in the last minute. Avi with the ball. In the paint. Shot is up. Throws to Klingon. Out to Sharp. And it's stolen by Josh Hart. Hart with the steal and gets the layup. And the Knicks go up 10. 114-104. Good play by Josh Hart. All right, Blazers with the ball. Quickly in the front court. Drew Holiday. Three-point shot from the top of the key and it's good. 114-107. All right, Knicks with the ball. Inbounds to Brunson. Brunson into the front court. Guarded by Kamara. Brunson at the top of the key. Over to Bridges. Bridges around the Robinson screen. Bridges out to Brunson. Brunson, his shot from the elbow, and it's good. 117-107. Blazers quickly inbounds. Over to Sharp. And he is fouled by Brunson with 2:16 left to go in the fourth quarter. 10-point Knicks lead. Sharp will be at the free throw line. All right. Sharp's first free throw is good, and his second free throw is good as well. 117-109. Knicks inbounds. Brunson with the ball. Brunson guarded by Kamara. Brunson across the timeline. Around the Robinson screen. Brunson now guarded by Denny Avi and the switch over to Josh Hart. Hart in the corner. Bridges. Wide open three-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Avia. Here comes the Blazers. And Avia looked like he's in certain pain and he's hurt. And they're going to call a stop the play for injury timeout. And Avia looked like he's going straight back to the locker room. 117, 109, timeout on the floor. Portland with 153 left to go in the quarter. Injury timeout. Denny Avia out. I don't know, it might be a back injury or something, but that's exactly where he held that back. Like, all right. Yeah, some big threes in this quarter for the Knicks, man, to have this 8-point lead with 153 left to go now. Can they hold on to this lead? All right. So 153 left to go. Blazers with the ball down 8. All right, Blazers inbounds. Kamara inbounds to Sharp. Sharp with the ball. 3-point shot from the top of the key, and it's good. 117, 112. Knicks inbounds to Brunson, guarded by Kamara. Brunson into the front court. Brunson still with the ball at the logo. Brunson around the Bridges screen. Now guarded by Sharp. Brunson over to Josh Hart. Hart into the lane. Hart's floater is up and good. 119, 112. Blazers quickly inbound ahead to Drew Holiday. Holiday with the ball. Holiday. And he almost loses the ball. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart for the Knicks. Over to Brunson. Brunson into the front court. Guarded by Kamara. 110 left to go in the quarter. Brunson looking. Guarded by Kamara. Brunson around the Bridges screen. Brunson over to Josh Hart. Hart fakes the shot. Hart in the lane. Hart shot is up. No good, but put back in by OG Anunoby. 121, 112. 56 seconds left to go. Blazers inbounds to Sharp. It's 9-point Knicks lead. Sharp into the front court. Sharp down the lane. Shot is up and blocked and rebounded by Brunson. Ahead to Bridges. Bridges with the ball. And timeout by the Knicks. With 42.5 seconds left to go, 9-point Knicks lead, 121, 112. So it looked like the Knicks will get the dub tonight to go to 25 and 14 on the season. Blazers will go to 19 and 21. So 42 seconds left to go. Like I said, much needed win for the Knicks here, man. So the Knicks will continue the road trip Wednesday and Thursday against the Sacramento Kings and the Golden State Warriors. But those will be a late 10 o'clock game. I would not be doing those games, man. So I'll be doing the game Saturday night when the Phoenix Suns come to the Garden at 7:30. So good resilient win by the Knicks, man. It's a good night, man. Knicks gonna win. Eagles are eliminated from the playoffs. Great night, man. So Knicks gonna look like they're gonna get the dub in this Josh Hart return from the injury. Much needed Josh Hart to come back. All right. Knicks inbounds to Bridges in the backcourt. Bridges looking. finds Josh Hart. Hart throws into the front court. Down low to OG Anunoby for the dunk. 123-112. Blazers inbounds ahead to Drew Holiday, ahead to Caleb Love. Love fakes the three-point shot. Now takes the three-point shot, is up. No good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby. OG with the ball into the front court. OG over to Hart. Hart with the ball. Hart, and it's stolen by Kamara, who goes in for the dunk. 123, 114, 15 seconds left to go. Brunson throws inbounds to Mikal Bridges. Bridges with the ball looking. Finds McBride over to Brunson, and that should do it. So final score, Knicks 123-114. Knicks with the dub. Knicks go to 25-14 on the season. Blazers fall to 19-21, and Josh Hart return. I'll give you the final stats for this game. For the Knicks, OG Anunoby finishes with 24 points, 7 rebounds. Karl Anthony Towns, a double-double, 20 points, 11 boards. Josh Hart, 18 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists in his return. Mikal Bridges finishes with 18 points. Jalen Brunson, the high man, with 26 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists. Off the bench, Mitchell Robinson with 6 points and 11 rebounds. Jordan Clarkson with 3 points. Deuce McBride with 8 points off the bench. Overall shooting for the Knicks, 50 of 99 for 51%. 3-point shooting, 17 of 46 for 37%. Free throw shooting, Knicks only went to the free throw line 8 times in this game. They were 6 of 8 for 75%. Rebounding, Knicks with 45 rebounds, 32 assists, 12 turnovers in this game, and 11 steals. For the Blazers, Kamara finishes with 11.6 rebounds. Denny Avia finishes with 25 points and 5 rebounds for leaving out. Donovan Klingon with 8 points, 8 rebounds. Shaedon Sharpe with 23 points, 6 rebounds. Soko with 5 points. Off the bench, Robert Williams with 12 points, 4 rebounds. Drew Holiday with 8 points. Caleb Love with 21 points off the bench. And Rupert with 1 point. Overall shooting for the Blazers, 40 of 84 for 48%. 3-point shooting, 12 of 39 for 31%. Free throw shooting, 22 of 25 for 88%. Rebound, 39 rebounds to go with 24 assists and 15 turnovers in the game. Once again, final score, Knicks 123, Blazers 114. Looking at some other out-of-town scores in the NBA. Fourth quarter, Philadelphia now up 97-92 over Toronto with 4:52 left to go in the fourth quarter. Start of third quarter, San Antonio 55-42 over the Timberwolves. Also, it's early third quarter, Miami up 62-56 over OKC. 4:31 left to go in the first quarter. Milwaukee up 18-13 over Denver. 5:53 left to go in the first quarter. Phoenix up 16-13 over Washington. Score that went final, Orlando beats the New Orleans Pelicans 128-118. Memphis at home wins 103-98 over the Brooklyn Nets. Game that's going to start Atlanta at the 8:30, Atlanta at Golden State. And the last game, the 9 o'clock game, Houston at Sacramento at 9 o'clock. Also in football, like I said today, NFL, the Buffalo Bills eliminated the Jacksonville Jaguars, the home team, 27-24. The San Francisco 49ers eliminated the home team, the Philadelphia Eagles, 23-19. And the night game is the Chargers at the Patriots, and that game is is on right now. So that's going to do it about for here, man. But I want to thank everybody for tapping into this live stream. Knicks versus the Portland Trailblazers from the Motor Center in Portland. If this is your first time to my channel, the Man Cave Podcast, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and also share it on all social media platforms, as well as subscribe to the Aboriginal Sports Network. Subscribe and, like I said, share it on all social media platforms, as well as subscribe to all the great content creators on the Aboriginal Sports Network. And if you're following me on Twitter, make sure you hit that follow button on your way out the door for Escott Media, the Man Cave Podcast, as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network. Shout out to the chat, man. Salute to Dewani, the soldier, Iman Perry, soldier as well. Also Tyrone Hall, man. Thank you guys for coming through, man. As always, man. Like I said, I'll be back on here next. I'll be here on Saturday, man, for the Knicks and the Suns game at 7:30. The Knicks play Wednesday and Thursday night back-to-back road games out west, man. Those will be 10 o'clock start, late start, so I won't do those games. So I'll be back on Saturday to do the Phoenix Suns game. Suns at Knicks 7:30, man. So be back right here, man. I want to thank all you guys for tapping in, man. Have a good night, man. And we'll see you, like I said, Saturday night. Peace.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalize, mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called The Man Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Stay calm, you on the road and chill. To the watch along, the show's on. The host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling, the panel filled with guest stars. You now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Productions. What that mean, we about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in, my man S-God T.O.D. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.